To Italia. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream, and welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. It's early, but we are live in Italy, and it's going to be a fun one here today. Get in that chat, click all the buttons. Let's talk a little wrestling. Let's have a good Sunday, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you WWE Clash in Italy. Today, we're looking for a bella day, and we hope this one's going to be a good one. Me and that pretty Italian face got you for the next few hours as we dive into all the action. We will be the reaction, but get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Let us know what's on your mind. Take our link, share it everywhere you know people talk about wrestling. We would greatly appreciate it. You spread the word of the Wrestling for Life Network, but it's going to be a fun one, folks. And if you don't know who we are, I guess I shall remind you early on this Sunday. But I am Mr. Everynight, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, buongiorno, senores and senores. We're out here with the Sunday sauce. We're having family dinner out here watching wrestling, my guy. The first PLE in Italy.
Let's go. Let's go. This one's going to be big. They've added some. You know, the overall card has been strong as far as,
They said it on the pre-show, and I want to ask you and the chat that early question. They said people were saying that it's the best non-WrestleMania card because that's what they said when Triple H was coming out. The man that booked the best non-WrestleMania card with 4 title fights and the biggest rematch allegedly to ever happen.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely hyping up this rematch, which is huge. I mean, undeniably huge. But I think ultimately, if you look at the card on paper right now, tell me another card that looked this solid from start to finish. Like, there's really not you hope that Becky and Soul live up to the hype. Soul, reminds everybody what she can do. Jade, Rhea should be big, should be good. I feel like the pre-show's hinting at like a lot of tomfoolery here tonight with that match. I don't like they talk about one-on-one, but they're also talking about the other pieces to all of this. So the baddies getting involved, that kind of vibe. We'll find out.
Well, I think so, but is it those 2 matches that are probably the weakest matches on the card? I know it's only 5 matches, but it's kind of between, respectfully, the 2 women's matches on which one I think is going to probably be the lowest card of the lowest match of the night, unless everybody just sours on Brock beating Oba, if that's a thing.
We'll see, though, right? Like, ultimately, they have to get in there and perform. So I thought Jade Rhea at Mania was pretty solid. I thought that, I liked what they did with Brock and Oba, running it back. That should be pretty good. And I'll be honest, as I do have Triple H on my screen, but I'm very curious about Roman and Jacob. Is Jacob 100%? I haven't heard any news about Jacob not going today.
He's been on the pre-show. He was already up there, and he actually had a really solid line of saying, "I'm the gladiator that's going to take down the Roman Empire."
I love it. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, if anywhere you want to take down the Roman Empire, let's do it. We're close enough, right? I know we're in Turin, but we're close.
Absolutely. Well, and he even popped up in his first line was, "You thought I wasn't going to be here. You thought I wasn't going to make it." 100%, I think he's good to go. We talked about it a bit last night, and we can talk about last night, of how there was in the initial reports that he was just selling the move. He was selling the after effects of the match, and people just kind of went with it. It feels like he just all of a sudden he's like, holy crap, he's a crapple.
Yeah, like, I mean, he was doing his job. Like, he was, we even talked about it last night with like Grande's, which we're going to get into because resounding, one of the most positive things that's happened in wrestling in like 5 years. Yes. But ultimately, you sell it. Like, both guys were like limping around even during the post match. And I get mad at other companies when, you go through a war or you get set on fire and there's no evidence that any of that happened 10 minutes later.
They're talking at the post show about how they had a really great time. It was really fun.
It was really fun. It was really good. I almost died twice, but hey, let's go. But ultimately, I'm looking forward to this match, this card today. I want to see Jacob and Roman deliver. Right? I know Roman. When you talk about like who's the best wrestler in the world, Roman doesn't really get thrown in there. We talk about him being the biggest star in the business, the biggest name in the business, but you don't really talk about Roman as a top five, all in ring competitor. We
Well,
never
that's the
hear
thing is,
that.
I think the only thing he would say he's lacking, or he's maybe more top 10 than top 5 or anything on, is the in ring.
Mhm.
Everything else,
Yeah,
he's pretty much the benchmark at
yeah.
this point. So that's why when you say the best pro wrestler, to me, he fits in that category 100%. It's when you split it and you're looking at it as an in ring thing, that's when it gets, he's maybe not in that category.
Yeah, so that's where I challenge. I thought Jacob Roman the first time was outstanding. It was one of I thought Roman's best in ring performances in quite a while, even better than when he took on Cody. I think Jacob's got him moving and trying to keep up the pace of the match. You
Well,
know,
is it also that Roman's got to, like, he's putting over Jacob a bit of everybody else that he's
for
worked
sure,
with, whether it be Cody, whether it be this, whether it be that. He's
right?
been, they've been on the same caliber as him. They've been on the same star level.
Yeah, I think you want to push them. You want to do right by each other, right? You got to take care of each other in that ring.
Mhm.
So I think that's very much the case. Folks, we're sitting about 22 minutes away from the start of the show, I believe. I'm going to double check that I'm in the right spot. But yeah, about just around 20 minutes left before the start of the show
Right.
tonight. Again, get in that chat, click all the buttons. We will say hello to everybody. YouTube was being wonky this morning, so Spaz, Victor, and Ronan are getting the acknowledgement of the top three. Maybe inaccurate this time, but get in the chat. The more you chat, the more points you get, and we will correct that. YouTube gets a little funky sometimes, but we will be back tomorrow with a new top three. So chat your little heart away. Super chat, super stickers get you bonus points. And again, we want to hear all from you tonight. What are you thinking? What is on your wrestling mind? How did you feel about AAA? Have you seen what happened to AAA? What else in the wrestling world's got you talking right now? But Nick, like I said, before we get to the chat and say hello to everybody, one of the best streams of 2026, one of the best shows we've watched, one of the most fun nights we've had. All of this was just, it worked and almost unanimous. I haven't seen this type of unanimous vibe in the wrestling world in a long time.
And everybody just kind of came together and said, like, this is just good wrestling. Like, this is just magic. That was something special that we saw last night. They very much took chicken shit and made chicken salad out of it. Going from OG Grande, where that started, all the way to here. But like you said, of
Mm-hmm.
May has been one of the best months for pro wrestling in quite some time, because there's been so many shows that you can't deny. You look
Mm-hmm.
like an idiot if you're trying to say it was a bad show, because
Yeah.
it's just across tribalistic lines. It's
Mm-hmm.
received as a great show.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of change. We're seeing new faces in the WWE. People can debate about Raw or SmackDown and the quality of those. We've seen really good Raws. We've seen kind of an up and down SmackDown where it's
Mhm.
either hot or cold. But NXT, a lot of new faces, a lot of exciting matches, surprise changes. We've been pumped about that. TNA is still trying to, find their groove. Wednesdays, some crazy shit has gone down, whether you love or hate the booking. Some insane stuff's happening on Wednesday. Double or Nothing smokes. I thought, last night again, I saw a lot of people say like best show from start to finish I've seen, best match I've seen in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Like it's been crazy.
It restored that kind of feeling, that kind of vibe. It very much, rather than the high spots and let me jump off of this and who's bleeding here and who's doing hit somebody with a chair. It had that old school, this is what pro wrestling is. We quoted, territory stuff at least 4 or 5 times during that whole stream. And, love them or hate them. We were quoting how Jim Cornette's, definition of what pro wrestling is. You watch the little guy beat up the big guy, and then you want to come back and see it happen and everything. That's what all of last night felt. The story alone made
Yep.
that match great before the bell even rang.
Yeah, the energy in the building. And I talked about this last night. Like I implore anybody who's buying a ticket to a wrestling show, watch these shows, and that's how you should be behaving at a wrestling show. You should be losing your mind. You should be bought in. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't be staring at your stopwatch to figure out how many minutes have been between matches and how long.
No live tweeting, none of that.
Right. So, I mean, again, I think ultimately the energy, like all around, like when you look at, the checklist of things you want on a good show, the intrigue, the pageantry, the audience participation, the atmosphere, the energy, the story, it just check, 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 check. And I saw a lot of people that over the last, year who've been very critical of Grande either had to go quiet or run it back a little.
Yeah, and all of a sudden start changing their tunes. But speaking of tunes, I shared it on Instagram, and I think I even, shared it with you. Of after the show and everything, I saw videos going around of literally the crowd going out and going to a holy statue in the center of just town square to pray and cheer because El Grande got the win. We said it of when this man wins the mega championship, they're can be carrying this man through the streets on a chair. Yeah. He is an actual goddamn public hero, national hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all you need to do here is you take Dom and you let Dom be who Dom is, but turn it up a little. Like really, Grande comes out,
with his dad as the GM.
With his dad as the GM. It's so much intrigue there. So I like it, and you're right. Like him winning the world title against Dom might be a national holiday in Mexico when this is all said and done. And considering how much ridicule and fake outrage there was for this shit, I mean, this is delivered on such a level. And I think this proves, Nick, that ultimately, if wrestling fans can just take a moment and kind of go on the ride. Like if you've been bitter about this all, for a year and then it does this, I mean, you take the good, you enjoy the good shit. To sit with your arms crossed and be bitter, it makes no sense. This proves you can do it, even in modern wrestling.
Just take one step back. Every IWC fan right now, just take one step back and just look at it from that perspective than that perspective you had before. And I think it'll be night and day. JBL was on commentary and killed. That's an insane thing. Like this whole AAA right now is probably the best promotion in pro wrestling. Everybody's already signed, sealed, and delivered. Undertaker, best booker of the year.
Everybody,
if you don't do it, then you're a fucking fraud.
The Taker story is crazy about all this, and we've laughed about it for days. But yeah, now like instantly, people are running that flag up the pole of Taker as Booker of the Year. Taker should have Tripp's job. Watch, I guarantee you, within the next 5 days, somebody out there will report pressure internally to bring in Undertaker. I guarantee someone's going to.
Can we take betting odds? Can we do a poll on who it is that is going to be the one to say that?
Yeah,
I feel like there's a short list that we could come up with.
What schmuck organization is going to report it first? We got a couple definite candidates standing out there, but for those just tuning in, we are getting very close to the start. We're about 15 minutes away from the start of Clash in Italy, an afternoon show. We are excited for it. We're getting a run back of the video package of Brock and Oba selling us on that match. But Nick, shall we say hello to the people? Get the ball rolling on the chat and get...
Yeah, again, we got Sunday sauce out here. We got the family dinner. We should say hi to the family out there.
Let's go. Let's say hi to the family. And again, get in there. If you've never been here before, we click on more chat messages than anybody else out there. So get in that chat. We will do our best to say hello to everybody. But roll call starts with Zach, as it often does. National Smile Day. Well, you came to the right place if you want to smile. Let's go. Right. A lot of smiling happening around here. So welcome back, Zach. Eric's with us. Clash in Italy, as good as the epic Mexico event last night. Thank you, Chad Gable. Chad becomes a hero in all this, where everyone thought this destroyed Chad Gable the early on days.
Loved him. They loved him. They appreciate him. The second he's out there and takes the mask off and everything, the whole crowd just loved him.
What a job. What a way to go. This is great. I love it. I thought it was so well played out. He kind of did the Rocky speech of like, he didn't win, but he savored the moment. And like you said, he left that, to a hero's applause, even though he was, probably the biggest heel in the company for quite a while now.
Yeah, that mask was the best thing for his career. And I
Which
wonder if
nobody would have
he's
said that.
I know. I'm wondering if he's done in AAA. I know I saw him out there on the plane, so he's going to probably be at Monday Night Raw. But I wonder if he's done in AAA.
I don't know. Like you kind of put it out there yesterday of like, could he stay as like still be heelish? Yeah,
But the welcome that he got at the end of that match, I'm like, oh fuck, that's gone.
right. It does feel that. I do think it's time. You have Chad Gable in a place where everyone's very big on Chad Gable. We've been big on Chad before. I think this is a chance where you can really push Chad Gable. You can give him a mid card title
from AAA to WWE.
I think so. I think if you get him in there and let him wrestle, he's a guy that can deliver you a 5-star banger on a Monday night for no reason.
Show the video package. Show the end of that match. Show the reveal. You have to. I'm going to be like Brian Alvarez.
Oh, yeah, you got to talk about it.
With Dave with the Condensed Riders. You have to show a recap for anybody that didn't watch AAA so they know. And then they feel a different way about Chad Gable when he comes out.
Yeah, you got to show it. You got to show it for sure. Welcome back, Damian. Let's go. Sean Reed in the house. What's up, Reader? Folks, do what Sean says. Hit the buttons. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the fun. It's nearly Clash time. We're catching up, Ronan. Welcome back. Roll Tide. Welcome. Let's go. El Grande match in the PLE of the year contender. The half-life is coming up this month. Monday is June. So
tight race. Gonna be a tight race there.
The half-life this year is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go. Iceman and Italian Knee Pad Patrol out here doing his thing. Let's go. But girls from let's go. Dropping lyrics. This man's crazy. MDB, welcome back, sir. Eric is with us. How you doing? Are you ready? It's going to be a good one. Larry's back. Larry, I feel like it's been a minute. How you doing, Larry? Welcome.
Shout out Andre Marcelli out there, my new favorite singer from Italy. He's blind. Yeah, no, he's very famous. He's well known. I'm good on you, Larry, that you just found him, but he's very well known. If you've watched Step Brothers, that's what Will Ferrell's performing at the very end.
Right, the three tenors. Shout out! First time they might have been dropped on this channel.
Yeah, we're out there in Italy. It makes sense.
Let's go. Welcome back, Osama, Ronan, Eric, got you. Roll Tide, see you. Marvelous Queen, welcome back. Ronan again. Marvelous Queen, MDB. Yes, what's up? What time is it? It's game time. Let's go.
This man told me, I know I changed up the hat and everything. This man told me before we went live, see, I'm wearing Roman numerals.
Facts, right? Got to be on point. Let's go. We always looking on theme.
Right? No, trust me. There's one thing we do better than anybody else out there, and that's definitely theming. This is Purdy out here.
Right.
Everybody give his life golf clap for KJ out here because it's Purdy.
Right. Our time and our clothes got to coordinate. Let's go. What's good, Boston? How you doing? Official Wave, welcome back. Let's go. I got reminded of Karrion Kross here. I like that one. Marvelous.
The man was complimenting our beards, and you clicked away from it.
Well, I'm trying to get through the fucking list. There you go. Back to official. Cool beard, fellas. Good to see y'all on another wrestling event. Welcome back. Thank you for the compliment. And by all means, if you see something that I click by like that, you can, hold up. See, it's just different vibe, different energy. I feel lighter, looser. Let's go.
The sun's out, guns out, my guy.
That's it. It's feeling good.
The brunch with the boys is kind of, sparse, but in between, and it's taking a unique flavor.
Right. That's interesting.
Well, because it's all busted because of when he got the busted eye and everything with showing the skull out there for Cody, which, interestingly enough, we're kicking off with Cody versus Gunther. We're kicking off with a world title match. If you're not first, you're last.
That's it. Gunther, Cody going first. Rhea and Jade will go second.
In the free hour, everybody's going to crash out. That's free hour on.
Oh, they got Rhea on the pre-show. Come on, shut up.
Right.
Roll Tide got you shouting out, or MDB shouting it out. C-Man, welcome back. Safit, always a pleasure. Let's go. Fish out. We got you in here already, but let's go. We haven't seen Punk in a minute. Punk taking a little bit of a breather.
That's a weird thing, but you can read this one first.
Well, I was trying to Erzwin.
Irwin's.
Earth, Wind, and Fire in the house. Let's
Yes.
Will you be sharing screenshots of the Clash Italy matches on Discord? Not necessarily.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't definitely show it on YouTube or Twitch or anything because there's this thing called copyright. Ask most of the content creators about that one.
Yeah, no shit.
They got very familiar with that very fast. But yeah, we can't show the actual show. We'll keep you up to date on the show. But yeah,
right.
Somebody might do something somewhere else where you can watch the show, but you can still watch us while you watch the show.
Right. The solutions with us as Michael Cole and Graves are getting to their seats. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Christopher, I see you. The solution. I'm going to try and rapid fire through some names, but welcome. Get in that chat. Let us know how you're feeling today. Again, drop an emoji, click those little reaction buttons. The more you do around here, the more YouTube sends people here to join us in the party. So let's blow this one up today, folks. Back tomorrow afternoon and then all week long for all your favorite wrestling. Do not forget that.
Right. As Big E, I'm rocking the new haircut. Dig it, my brother. Finally realized that she was falling back like a recliner.
What's that?
Big E's haircut. I was shouting out because Big E's got the LeBron James-itis. That hairline was falling back like a recliner, so he's at least acknowledged it a bit.
He's hanging.
He was hanging beautiful. Etor, embrace that shit.
Right. He was hanging on to it, hanging on. We just let it go, bro. You're halfway there.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Welcome back, Jason. Gunther is winning this afternoon. Nick, is Gunther going to be the guy leaving Italy?
Yeah, that's the thing is I'm wondering how much they're going to go with, hey, it's first time in Italy. Let's send everybody home happy versus, hey, let's do what's best for story. Because,
and again, remember,
aren't going to equal up that way.
Well, remember, we're going to be in a bit of a bizarro world where there probably is going to, like, if Gunther beats Cody, there's probably going to, this is the place that's going to get you the biggest pop. Because when you go back to the States, if he beats them, people are going to be kind of bummed out, right? So,
yeah, but I mean, Gunther versus Cody, their closing promo to end SmackDown on Friday was fantastic. And Gunther actually got cheered at one point. Like, this man Gunther's so good. He managed to get talking down about Cody being, the failed image of the American dream and not your father, and still got that booed and everything. In Europe, they were booing Gunther tearing down America in Europe. That's insane to me.
Right. As right now we are getting this whole face-off showdown leading into the final minute of the countdown, at least on Netflix.
I got 5 minutes.
What does that say? A minute?
I got 155. I'm watching it on the ESPN. So for those who don't know, JJ's in Canada, so he's watching it on the Netflix. I'm watching it on the Netflix.
The ESPN. Boston. When wrestling shows in America give us something good, people tend to cheer, but usually WWE serves a mediocre product, and WWE have an abundance of WWE, so they go quiet. Now, here's the thing. As of late, like over April, May, I feel like the WWE fan base, even in the States, they've been loud and they've been good. They've popped for a lot of shit. Like, they're losing their mind for Oba, Jacob, Roman. Like, everyone that comes out is getting these huge responses, which is good news, right? And then, Double or Nothing goes into New York and it murdered. Like, that crowd was, I said, like, one of the crowds of the year. And then we get Mexico, what might have beat it out by that much.
But even with Monday Night Raw, part of what we've talked about is like with Roman and Jacob, who's the heel because the crowd cheers for everybody.
A little
from
bit.
OTC to FA to all the way around.
Now, I am getting the live event is about to start. So, folks, any minute now, Nick and I will sync up. You can do the same at home if you want to watch at the same pace that we're watching or at the same point where we're watching, so we don't spoil any reaction for you. But we are getting ready for this one. But 15 minutes. And my one clock says 4 minutes. But yet Netflix already has it up. So let's see what happens.
You're getting the early access out there.
Right. #Wood. Get these balls rolling. Rolling.
Joe, do you see where Cody wins today, this afternoon?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think even that the idea is Gunther a viable threat that really could get this done 100%. Have they built that up? Yeah. Like, if I was anyone out there who's considering making another James Bond movie, I would highly be considering phoning Gunther as the villain of said movie.
Yeah.
He is so dialed in right now to who he is. Even the thing of like, yeah, some people here might chair, but I don't care. I don't care about them. Like, holy shit, bro. Do you not even, all right.
Well, I still even love with, I promised Goldberg I'd choke him out. And that's
Right.
what it is. I'm getting it then. I promised AJ Styles I'd choke him
Oh, that
out.
was so weird. I got a little like a picture of Gunther Cody first. Now. So I'm like a second and a half.
Yeah.
A Mississippi and a half.
Forever. Eddie, Ray, San Martino, Hogan.
Let's go. Rock.
As we are together in Turin.
All right, folks, blow this chat up. Click all the buttons. I want everyone that can hear my voice right now, go to the corner, click those reaction buttons, and rapid fire some reactions for us. Let's see if we can blow up this chat. Let's see if we can massage that algorithm. But everyone out there, I want you to pound those reaction buttons right now as we go live in Italy.
Yeah, pause on pounding, but yeah, no, we'll be watching. But yes, 100% of, again, this is a stat card through and through, and I'm really interested. This is their first PLE in Italy. Do they have any tricks up their sleeve? Are they going to really, they have to know, at least at this point, they're maybe not in the, driver's seat in public perception in wrestling right now.
I don't think they do.
Before we went live, but no. Hear me out. But we talked about it even before we went live of how last night feels like when NXT would over deliver on a weekend, receiving a WWE PLE of like, no, now you got to show up and show up. Right. You're the big brother. You're supposed to be the one that does this.
Right. I like it. I like the internal pressure. I like the internal competition. Plus, you do know, like, you're aware of the wrestling world. You know, Double or Nothing killed. You know that, Triple H killed. So you have this, again, you don't want to be like the UFC, which, I mean, a fair comparable, but you hype us up on, this name versus that name, and then you tune in and you just sold us on the names. Great. A lot of sizzle, not a lot of steak. Right. And you don't want to become that. Like, you sold us on this card today. It's a big card. It's a marquee card, but you got to deliver now. The show's got to live up to it. So, yeah.
100%. And I think that they're going to pace. I hope that they pace the show really well too. Because again, the advertisements, Brock.
Cowboy Brock.
Megadeth shirt. Of course, Brock Lesnar would be wearing a Megadeth shirt.
Right. Ethan, welcome. Zilla, I don't know if tonight's the night, but lots of rumors about Zilla for a while now.
I mean, is there a better night?
Right. Bernard, Anthony, you got a point. Cooper, Cody's going to win. Crown Jewel rematch. Bradley, welcome back. See Money's in the house. So we are getting a video package of Touring Italy. Paul, welcome back.
We're not slurring our words. We're not touring Italy. It's called Turin. Turin.
Turin.
Yeah, but
Turin.
If I could turn back time.
Perfect. Gunther isn't beating Cody in the first match of the night. I'd be shocked if he does. I get that.
Prepare to be shocked.
Let's be shocked. I want to be shocked, man. That's the one thing. We joke, triple safe. And I defend Triple H's booking a lot. But he hasn't had a whole lot of holy fucking shit moments. And we need some of that. And
if Cody wins, and then what?
Yeah. I mean, does Randy return? A lot of people rumored that Randy was advertised to be in Italy. Now, we haven't talked about Randy much. Randy pop up, hit Cody with a cutter. Cody loses to Gunther. Randy
triple threat.
No, just have Cody move on, and you let that be the grudge match without the title. It's just hate.
Oh, I thought you were saying if Randy showed up and
no, let Gunther win.
Cody won or something.
No, let Gunther win. Thanks to Randy, right? Gunther can.
Ooh.
Gunther can get that belt that way, but that's again questions. I like when wrestling gives me questions. That's when wrestling's the most fun for me. When I'm tuning in and I have questions, that's good time.
I love to know that I don't know. That's really kind of the best way to put it. Of again, when we watch as much wrestling as we do and talk about as much wrestling as we do, I'm actually, for the most part, pretty happy when I'm wrong, because most of the time when I'm wrong, it's because they did something right.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's how I felt, about like 3 title changes last night, and then of course the mask versus mask, and people would say, like, this is where when anyone says wrestling can be predictable or booking can be predictable, Grande was the overwhelming favorite, so he was kind of a predictable winner. But that's okay. Like I said, it's the same as 9 times out of the 10, the hero's going to win at the end of the movie, and this is no different.
Right. I love that Jose, though, is just laughing. Nick likes being wrong. When I am wrong, I very much enjoy that I am wrong, because that means that they did something right, I feel.
Yeah. I don't always like to be wrong.
I know what you're getting at. Trust me, I'm the crash out king at times out here, but yeah.
Oh, let's go. Here comes Gunther to kick this one off.
And that entrance way with everything just...
I like the stage. Small, but impressive.
Because you got to pack them in.
I like the whole vibe of this show. I like going back to the Renaissance and Rome, and are you not entertained? This is good
shit. That's what pro wrestling at its core kind of is.
Yeah, man.
No, he's walking out world champ right now, especially because they managed to tie it back in. And I've been wondering if he's been kind of floundering since Cena, where they tie it back in. And even your hero, the idol, I told him I would choke him out, and I did.
Yeah. And I mean, again, I like this for Gunther because I think some people were getting like, oh, what's up? But I like that, you can't just always smash him in your face. So he's gone through, like, he'll go on a run, he'll destroy some people, he'll get a big win, and then he kind of goes quiet a little bit. And then he'll pop back up and fuck someone else up, which I think is the best way to do this, instead of, some wrestling companies just every week hit you in the face with the same people. Every week, here they are again. Here they are again.
Darby. Mostly. Wait, but I had a cough. I had a stutter there for a minute.
Right. But Corey Graves, Corey going from Mexico to fucking Italy overnight. On that red eye.
But CJ Brand, what up, my brother from another mother? Long coat Gunther not here. He lost tonight.
Oh, there you go. There you go. The Italian team at ringside.
Tell me the Italian commentator has a face tat.
Probably.
Above his eye. Like, that is
it might be a birthmark. It's hardcore. Let's listen in.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto?
Commentary.
Rispondere a qualche domanda?
They stuck it in there. They hit it in the Italian commentary that Gunther's going to win. That did just a matter of minutes before Gunther chokes out Cody Rhodes and we get a new champion.
It will be very interesting if Cody wins this one, as far as the audience reaction. How will the internet handle Cody getting another W?
But it's internet versus live crowd.
That's true too. The match has to be good regardless. That's what we're hoping for here. What's up, Mr. Brand?
Shout out Cody dropping. Well, if that were the case, then I'd be talking to 300 some odd pound Gunther or Walter at an indie show.
Right. Cody Rhodes. Skeletor, if you will.
Yeah, why is he not in the Masters of the Universe movie out there? Fucking Street Fighter. Pause.
Right. What's up, Money? Anthony, got you. Bradley already said hello. Hope you're well. Osama, let's go. Blow this one up. We're getting closer and closer to 100 people. If you have any friends out there, go wake them up, shake them up, and get them in here.
Right.
AEW Dynamite will be
he's healed. He done healed.
He healed.
Well, I know I'm normally I am a sourpuss, pause, on Cody Rhodes, and especially even with the Skeletor helmet and everything. But I did, it was kind of clever of he had it all blown out on the eye to where he sat there and got punt kicked and everything.
Yeah, sorry, I was rocking out. But yeah, 100%. Yeah. Again, great energy. I mean, this is the fun part. I talked about Double or Nothing's crowd, and I really thought they were a big part of the vibe, the energy in in New York for that show. I talked about Mexico last night. Now we come to Italy, and the energy is so much fun lately. Listen, like, this is great.
But it's going to be there because they haven't
Right?
ever been there. The last time they were there was what? The Milan Miracle?
Yeah, right. Pretty much. So I love it. I really do. I appreciate this. And at a time where people question the validity of pro wrestling, you see events like this and you go, no, we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Yes, he shakes the Italian commentary team's hand and then has to go back and, I almost forgot our team.
Right? Scusi.
Yeah.
What's up? 316 Nair, welcome back as well. Good to see you. Woo! I almost did. I got stuck.
You know, Ric Flair, you're gonna get sued like David.
I got stuck between woo and whoa, so that went horribly. I don't even know what tone that was.
Well calls.
Woo!
What is 2026? We're getting the Scary Movie coming out June 5th as they're advertising that.
Yo, shout out to Scary Movie.
Had the best wrestling show of the year in Mexico.
Like,
what is going on?
Right? And shout out to the Scary Movie folks that decided popcorn bongs were needed.
Well,
have you seen that?
The popcorn bucket? I haven't seen
that. It's bong shaped.
We're getting a Jackass movie and another Scary Movie in 2026. What is life?
Yeah, the Jackass guys maybe stop. Someone's gonna die.
I think they're doing the greatest hits. This is their hey, we're giving you our official send off.
I mean, listen, if you want, you got a handful of people in their 20s that want to do stupid shit. It's kind of clever and funny. 50-year-old guys
what is AEW's roster?
I don't want to watch some old guy, eat a pea snow cone. Like, you know better. Better. Right. If Cody wins, most people in the world will be happy. That's all I'll say on that. Most of the internet comment want to see Gunther, though. The internet does want to see Gunther. I agree with you.
But I think this is, again, what I said earlier. Do you play to the live audience of, hey, we haven't been here, send the people home happy, or do you play to what's going to work for story? Because Gunther as champ is going to work better for story, but you're going to get boos. You're not going to send the people home happy.
Here though, I mean, again, I think the energies here might be a little different. So do you pick Italy to do it because it won't feel so bad because Gunther's close to home and people will,
they're already Cody
they're
Rhodes,
loud for Cody
Rhodes. But again, you have the Great Destroyer, you have Darth Vader and Gunther.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lights down, show on. Jose, welcome. I haven't said hello to you yet. JP's back in the house. AR1's with us. Let's go. Love it. Hurry up, Cody. Let's go. Nicholas over on Twitch. Don't forget we have a Twitch.
Wanted to see a Divas post-a fight match tonight. If not, I think he's trying to go the old Vince McMahon of where they'd be in Italy, they got to fight in a fucking inflatable pool of pasta.
Right, spaghetti battle royal. Let's go. As we are off and running, let's see what the chat had to say. Nick, 52% going Cody. 30. No, Cody.
I'm ride or die with Gunther.
You're going Gunther? I'll go Cody to be Gunther.
I'm a known Cody hater. I can't switch sides now. This needs to be Gunther.
Right. Don't hate because I got happy feet, Boston. You didn't see it. But
a penguin?
Yeah. Right. Just tap dancing out here. Welcome back, Taco Mark, over on Twitch as well. Let's go. Nicholas, see you. Jeff Berg in the house. Last night, mask versus mask match. Best match I've seen in a long time. 100%.
For sure. Of, like you said, of some people past decade, past 20 years, past 30, this time, that time, anytime.
That's what wrestling is. And the match and the athleticism in the match is one thing, but everything that goes on around it, it means so much. And when it all comes together, magic.
You could have just literally stopped all of that, and I'm not trying to take away from what you said, but what you said initially was so poignant and on the nose that that's what wrestling is. That's the easiest way to sum up everything that we watched, especially in that main event match. That's what wrestling is.
Yeah.
Show some. You want to say somebody that what's pro wrestling? Show them that match. That is the purest definition of what pro wrestling is.
Oh, the big clap! Down he goes.
You know
with
what
the
I've got a
five-finger straight to the
replay of
chest.
earlier? Sorry.
No, keep going.
No, I got a replay of Goldberg no-selling Gunther's chops earlier today on my social media feed, and I was like, why did this man do this?
Right.
This man has bare paws, has literally oven mitts, just smacking you across the chest.
Goldberg sucks and always has and always will suck.
AJ taking up for his fellow Canadian Bret Hart.
Right. Yeah, Bret Hart was right.
The MVP to Triple H feud is Bret Hart versus Goldberg.
Right. As Gunther is working Cody out. Cody's chest already red. So off to a good start in this one. Great energy. Welcome back, Dunner. I'm going to call you Dunner. But It's Done is back with us. Roll Tide. I saw another new name. I don't want to miss it. Rachel. You might be a new name. But Rachel Blue's in the house. Raquel Blue? Rachel Blue?
I'm going with Rachel.
Jordan is back. Bar, how you doing? Let's go.
Arm drag.
Oh, did you? I will say real quick. You see,
yeah,
because you said arm drag made me think arm bar. Ciampa had his 1,000 list of 1,001 moves last night.
What? That happened?
It was actually kind of funny.
I didn't know that happened because I was very much, Millhouse's dad of I don't like having 2 collisions in 1 week.
Right.
So I didn't know. Did Ciampa actually go out there on collision and move number 101, arm bar?
He started reading through, but I hate his stupid jacket. I hate his song. Like it was all the 100 or 1,001 things he hated about Jericho. Essentially, I kind of wish they would have done it on a Dynamite. It would have been real cool. And if they did it like it happened to Jericho, is go to commercial and come back and he's still reading, which that's the premise. It was actually kind of funny.
Well, fair enough. I'll have to sort that out. But yeah, no, they should have done that on a Wednesday. We watched the show on Wednesday and still didn't exactly expect the show on Saturday night and everything. So why would you do some shit like that when nobody's expecting you to not do 2 collisions in 1 week?
Holy shit. Cody takes down Gunther and the crowd goes insane. And now again, the little jabs, baby.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes, Bionic Elbow. We clicked on Spaz twice with a super chat and we haven't read it.
There you go.
Spaz with a $5 super chat saying, brave of Cody to come out in a mask after last night's main event. LOL. I want to see 1 Cody match in AAA and 1 Punk match in TNA and Theory win King of the Ring. You'll get one of those 3.
What would you get? Huh?
Cody.
You think Cody? Yeah?
Punk's not having a match in TNA.
No, I don't see that
Theory
happening.
winning King of the Ring.
Right.
King of the Ring would be probably Trick or Obo.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Carmelo. Those would be my top 3.
Absolutely. Bang! Shotgun drop kick.
Ooh. Power bomb.
Love it. Sexy Gunther pin.
Yeah. That gets a yum-yum. That gets a yum-yum. Stupid sexy Gunther pin gets a yum-yum. We haven't had a yum-yum yet, to my knowledge.
To be fair, Goldberg used to play in the NFL in the 90s. Those little chops ain't shit.
Keyword used to. And how long did he play? How many games did he play? Did he make even a full season?
Right, he still sucks. Goldberg is one of the worst wrestlers of all time. Character-wise, he was over as fuck for a while, but in ring, fuck out of here. He was one of the only people to make Undertaker break character. That's all you need to know about Goldberg. Team 2.
Well, Pete Goldberg almost is it. I don't want to say it, but it's kind of close just because definitely Roman's better in ring, but how Roman's not held in the same regard as being the best in ring, but like Goldberg was the top draw. Mm-hmm. Is it not a comparable?
For sure. But and I mean, people would instantly argue, well, but Roman being a little better, but it's the same comparable. It's the same with
I'll give you
Hogan.
that, but I'll admit
Right?
that. But it's definitely that's the closest comparable you could get of
Yeah.
being a top draw, but still not the best in ring, but being technically the best pro wrestler.
Right. Billy, welcome back. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a minute. Thank you so much. 20 bones in the bucket. Cody rolls through too. Gunther almost had the
that would have been so dope if he popped him into the
ran right back into it.
I was gonna say it would have been dope if he popped
No way
into it.
Yeah. Billy, hope you're well, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Support the channel and get your chat points. Get to the top of the charts.
But then everybody giving Billy all the love. Big W for Billy Sellers. Let's go, Billy. Billy Big Bomb.
Let's go, Billy Big Bomb. I love it.
Billy Sellers is a fucking legend.
Bomber.
No, we can't say that. No, you can't say that. TSA.
Oh shit! YouTube. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Dear algorithm, it's happy times. Good match, good energy, good pace, back and forth. Cody getting up with Gunther on his back. Down they go to break the choke. Oh, he's like fucking possessed.
I grab you by your neck.
Yo, are they gonna annihilate Cody Rhodes? No way.
Chop him in his eye. Chop him in his bruised ass eye.
Yo, are they gonna annihilate Cody Rhodes?
Send him on his merry way so he can do some Street Fighter promos.
Like, not just beat him, dust him?
Gunther's the fucking career killer. He is the Reaper that goes through the locker room out there.
Right.
Anytime somebody retires, whether it be Brock Lesnar or it be Asuka, people are making memes of put Gunther against him.
Right. Yeah, I see some people jumping in the chat. I can't deny what Goldberg did in his run. I just don't like his personality. And again, I think he's shit. I think if he was more honest, I wasn't a great wrestler, but he thinks he's the shit and everyone owes him something. I just don't like him. But he had a great run
in that Hogan era ish of he's in that in between. Like Roman would probably tell you, in ring, there are guys that would dust him.
Yeah.
But as far as being being the best pro wrestler doesn't mean you're the best in ring. It means it's the over encompassing. It's the MVP award kind of vibe.
Right.
You may not be the best thrower, but you might be the best runner kind of shit.
Right.
Roman, I think, is there.
Yeah. As now Cody just battling out. So Cody's surviving at this point. Ethan, Oba wins King of the Ring. I don't know how hot that take is. It's possible.
I think it could be a thing. I think it could be a thing after Oba potentially wins tonight.
Yeah, true. After sexy Gunther pin, pause. We're not doing this, KJ.
No.
Help me, Lord, help me. I have access to what the hell? Oh, CLL. It's entirety, but I am also watching. Let's go. Watch us.
Yeah. Oh, CMLL.
Yeah.
Missed the letter.
Can I get an M?
Well, no, I in the comment, I didn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back and forth, crowd eating it up, and Cody gets beheaded. So rude.
Billy with the 20 bones again. All the love to Billy. Nick is salivating at Cody potentially losing.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I'm out here playing with my mustache. Cody Cutter. God damn it.
I mean, we had all those times that Nick out here defending Cody for a while, but
because of goddamn McAfee. Cody Cutter, Brock Lesnar win today.
Cody fires up, pounding the chest.
Cody's boots are saggy. That sounds like a country song to me. MDB. What?
One, two
count. What the fuck was that? Weak sauce. What the fuck was that? I don't know what else to say of even he's getting choked out He is getting dominated throughout the whole match. Bing, bang, boom, bop, bam. Hits a Cody cutter. It gets the 2 count. Looked like it would have been when Gunther would have kicked out, and then Cody just cinches the pin in more for a 3 count.
Gunther's complaining that his foot was on the rope, I think. A good match.
That's what I was hoping. Like
a good match, but
the replay.
A good match, but a terrible ending. Just abrupt.
Well,
and
it's a low Cody won. Low Cody won.
And like you said, I mean,
one crossroads.
So his foot is under the rope.
His foot's under the rope.
So that's what.
Restart the match.
It's funny because now we're gonna run this into the next show, or maybe Saturday Night Main Event. So this is just we put this match on the card to sell some tickets. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
On to the next.
This is not
what an abrupt ending. And the big bad killer that is Gunther won Crossroads, and oops, I didn't kick out.
It took 27 for John Cena to kick out. There's one for you.
What are we doing? That's the question. Like, instantly froze me, and I didn't dislike the actual match, but the ending it felt like it ended in the middle.
I thought I was like out to lunch on my own,
right?
Because you were just silent. I thought I was just going off.
I was just staring. Like, no, they didn't just do that. I picked Cody to win, but LA Knight in the audience, hilarious,
eating a slice of pizza pie. Montez with the whitest chicken in Italy. Sol Ruka's mother.
Mama
Ruka.
Oh, speaking of Mama, Rox and the Judgment Day with Liv, and there you go. We got Liv. And Raquel don't seem to give a fuck.
So that's your Italian American representation,
right?
Oh, as we're going into Ripley versus Jade coming up next.
Here's something that we should discuss, because this is only, I believe, the second, maybe third time we've been experimenting with the ESPN pre-show
thing.
Right? So here's
what the kids are calling it today.
Right? Here's the thing about this, Nick. You have an hour on ESPN. So you go 2 matches. Each match can't really be more than 25 minutes because you got to get in commercial breaks. You got to get in all the extra shit. So you get a 15-minute Gunther Cody match that ends abruptly. Is that good for business?
No.
No.
Well, it's one of those. They very much think that most people, like I am, are watching on the app of not just. If you're still trying to do this of still sell the app, that was a trash way to do that. I would have almost had it. You have a clear finish to that, an absolute clean finish to that, one way or the other. That didn't happen. Well, now this is when you're feeding the sickos. You're feeding the trolls on Twitter because you get everybody like the ESPN reporter that got denied from WrestleMania out there digging up when the AEW tab shows back up on ESPN's website, which it had gone away before the deal and came back well before and all of that. But if you can paint the narrative, perception is reality. And right now, WWE's perception is lacking.
They're handing out paintbrushes, my guy. Like, that becomes the dilemma. And I mean, for me as a fan, like I said it, that first match felt like we put this on the card because it makes this card look amazing. We got your money. You're here. We're not going to try. It felt like no real effort. They went through the motions. It was good. I love how dominant Gunther was, but there was a better way to get out of that. It was just hard left, crossroads, over. Oh, but my foot was under the rope, so we're going to run it back later at a better show.
Trial run on a game. It was one of those, your free, trial has expired. Please donate $9.99 to make sure you can continue. Like that was just such a hard left, a hard right, whatever. That just it cut off any bit of momentum. They were gaining momentum with the Gunther being dominant, choking him out. Oh, pop up, choke you out. Pop up, choke you out. And then Cody was starting to get his comeback. It took a Cody cutter and a crossroads, and the match was done.
Yeah, so then we're going to get another match between these two, at Saturday Main Event or Night of Champions. And then, that one's going to go probably one way or the other. And then you'll get the blow-off final match at SummerSlam, most likely. So we're going to try and stretch this out to the end of April, perhaps?
Again, I guess I asked earlier.
Or April, August.
What next and what? And now it seems like we know what, but it's just going to be the same thing.
I think this is partly why some fans out there are like, I roll Cody. Because it just feels like, you're not helping him.
Wins. He's Cena. Lol, Cody wins.
Yeah. And it just felt like we're going to do all this other stuff, but still Cody's going to win. Like, you didn't really build it back. You just, Cody wins. Who cares?
It's the Darby title run of this man. I'm not saying Cody's out there going off of this or going off of that, but no matter what happens to Cody, he's going to win.
Right? Just have Cody lose. If Superman took L's, and the fun part of Superman taking an L, how's he come back, Nick? How does he pull himself back together to save the world?
Do it with Randy, when are we going to do it?
I don't know.
They fucked it up with the McAfee thing, but it should have just been straight Randy versus Cody, and that's where you
hindsight
you get him to where he loses then, and now it's the struggle bus back to the top.
Yeah, then Randy's been MI since, which is hilarious because I know people hated Pat, but Pat pointed out things like they're not booking Randy, and here Pat's gone and they stop booking Randy. You're like, fuck, we don't like him, but he's right.
Hey, but people don't like the commercials, but they do a good job for us to give a 10-minute, 5-minute breakdown after the match and everything.
As I'm getting a Club WWE, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds and grab a drink. But folks, keep hitting those buttons. We were real close to triple digits. Go get your friends. Go share this link. Mr. Nick, I will return.
Yeah, KJ's going to go see if he can get into Club WWE real quick as we got the John Cena ad, which I'm surprised they haven't announced that John Cena will be here in Italy to announce something major. But Haiti is not a great start. Absolutely. 1, 2, 3 kids. Stupid ending. Hard shift. Hard pivot, I feel, on that. Beehive, that sucked. Chicken finish because they're afraid to let Super Cody take it out. Absolutely. You get a star, sir, for that one. Because that's what I've been wanting. That has been my biggest gripe with Cody, is that he feels so much that he can't take it out. Not that, he hasn't even had anything to really sink his teeth into, and this felt the closest to it. And maybe the next, since, Randy, that he could have actually taken an L and then had to overcome some shit. But apparently not. Apparently we're just going to run it back. 316, telling you guys we didn't need this match at all. We had Liv Morgan. You had the match and Liv Morgan. How about that, 316? She's out there. Beat AJ Styles. John Cena, Goldberg, just to lose to one crossroads. Absolutely. You have Gunther was already on shaky ground coming out of where he was because he'd been on the sidelines. He lost to Seth at WrestleMania. He was on shaky footing. Did he lose to Seth or did he win? But anyway, he's been on shaky footing. He sat there and his one favor was to Heyman, was to get this match. And now he loses pretty definitively, but also kind of in question. He didn't have another angle that could have shown more of, his foot on the rope or him grab this or what. That was just, you had it cooking. You were cooking that nice little dish out there, and you turned the burner a little bit too up, and it burnt the fucker. Almighty Pop, let's be clear. Great match, but awful and unnecessary ending. Absolutely. Well, I don't want to say great match. Good match. Working to an all right match, as Rocks a snack. All right match, but definitely an abrupt and terrible ending. As Andy, what up? The beginning of heel Cody. No, he just won. So he's still babyface. He's Jade winning. Yes, folks, let me know as we're getting Jade versus Rhea about to kick off right now. I almost want to go contrarian and take Jade here. That's the thing, is Cody winning almost helps me a bit with my argument of Jade wins here. You start to set up Jade versus Charlotte, because you had Charlotte there on SmackDown saying, well, if you don't handle it, I will. And she's got a receipt coming and because she hit the, jaded on Alexa on a steel chair. So if Gunther had won, I thought Rhea would have to win here, because you've got to counter it. You've got the heel win, then the face win. You get the crowd cheering, because be interested to see how we go down the road. But now that you had Cody win, Jade wins this match. Jade wins this match and sets up her versus Charlotte. Cody holds the title till SummerSlam, but who does he lose it to? He fucking lost it tonight. I don't even know if I want to see him hold it to SummerSlam. At this point, it's getting to the point to where no one's worth throwing against Cody, because no one's going to perceive that they're going to win. Every time now, you start to build somebody up, and I'll give them credit halfway of it. They somehow managed to keep getting us hook, line, and sinker of, but wait, this might be the one to finally do it, and then it's low Cody wins. Who else right now, especially on SmackDown, could you throw at Cody that's a viable contender? The only one would be Randy. So Randy wins 15 at SummerSlam. That's the only way. That's the only way that they could do that. That's got to be what they're setting up for, which then Gunther must be busy at SummerSlam unless you're going to do a triple threat. So is Gunther doing anything with Brock, or where's Gunther? Because then you got the domino effect of then, well, if Gunther's free, is he taking on Brock? Is that over a win over Oba, or is that after a loss to Oba? I like villains more than heroes. I feel like most wrestling fans do. Mark, they want Cody holding the belt when he's doing Street Fighter promotion. Fair, but you mean you can still have him go? How many times? So why is that the case then, when everybody was saying, well, Darby beat MJF because he's going to go off and film some shit? Or Roman loses the belt, so he's going to go film something. Cody can go off and take all this time off and heal up and do all this promotion. If Gunther was the one that just was beating the bejesus out of him, beats him to a pulp, and then Cody's going to go take some time off, and he's doing this promotion, and he's recovering and everything. Still do that. He's still Cody Rhodes. The belt does not make Cody Rhodes. And that's the thing I think they need to realize, as I got Rhea coming out. This is my brutality. She is still, actually, is she still top 5 women's wrestler in pro wrestling right now? I would think so, but she hasn't been the same stride a bit. But I'm interested, is this the mommy comeback? She just kind of beats Jade here, and then we move on to who takes on Rhea after this. Rhea definitely lost muscle mass. Fair. I mean, she's definitely toned up. I'm not going to sit there and, critique. Trust me, as somebody who's, she's in better shape than I am, probably. I'm not going to fully critique it, but I think she's just been, her and Io, while it's been a great story, has been very much side quest compared to how dominant she was the year before. And now it's going to be interesting if she goes on that run in the rest of 2026 with this. I gave up my church nap for that. Your church nap? Oh, take me to church. I worship like. Next up, Mommy versus Storm. Yes. Philip. Hi, KJ and Nick. Last show was fantastic. Undertaker has done a masterful job with Lucha. I'm still wondering, do you really all still believe that Undertaker is this master lucha expert? Or is he just there as the figurehead? You're like Dave Thomas isn't the one flipping your fucking patty at Wendy's kind of vibe. Like he's there to reap the benefits of when they do well, but he has no impact on if they do well. As Alicia Taylor in here again, she's just fantastic. But Jade looking like Silver Surfer meets Storm out here. Ricky, what up? B-Hockey, I see you. Turn Italy, the storm is here. So I'm trying to still click through. Again, if I missed your name, I apologize, especially when I'm unsupervised. I talk quite a bit. But Spaz out here with a $10 super chat. Cody drops to Punk. SummerSlam Night 2. That actually could be a thing. I forgot about Punk. You got Punk who finally got his Mania main event and lost. There's Cody trying so hard to be the good guy, and it's wearing on him. Should be Mania, but I'll take SummerSlam. So then what? Punk's the heel going into Cody? Would you do that, or do you do Randy wins? Well, because Punk's on Raw even too, so you'd have to do a move, a pivot. Well, he did say I'd show up whenever, but would you do Cody versus Punk or Randy versus Punk, character-wise, more than anything? Of like, does Punk have to be the asshole versus Cody? Oh no, no. Now, Taker does have knowledge of what the audience wants. He actually listens to the crowds and fans. Fair enough. But I also don't think Mark Calloway is a lucha expert. I'll put it that way. These both women just the way they shot that, and I don't even know if it's the fucking frames per second or whatever, but the way they shot that of these two women just can lock it up into a headlock right now was just, this is Scar Mufasa. This is Clash of the Titans, and the crowd's behind it. I still wonder if Jade gets the win here because we set up Charlotte versus Jade. And again, if Jade loses here, does she lose all of her kind of real momentum? Do you just delegate Jade to, you're in the mid card now, sister, of you might be out of the world title picture. Scoop slam. But these are she hitting push-ups. Hitting a Scott Steiner up there, hitting push-ups while she's kicking her ass. But Jade's 100% somebody that size-wise, style-wise can match up with Rhea. And I think Rhea can probably pull the best match out of her. The crowd's fully behind Rhea. Big Nick, in my opinion, the WWE does a great job of bringing in celebrities to make whatever the case may be relevant. What celebrity should AW bring in? MGK? Honestly, I am the wrong person to ask about bringing in celebrities. If you've been here for a minute, I am known to crash out about a celebrity or two getting involved. To me, I understand it's a part of wrestling history and all of that. To me, the last celebrities that they can bring in, unless they're going to work really well, like Tiny Dingy, Little Yachty. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's why I asked you specifically. All right, so you're anticipating the rant. I get you. To me, walk away from that. Focus on the stories. Focus on the in-ring. Dealing with celebrities or anything. That to me always seems like a crutch. Again, I know KJ is going to hear me in the background and say, but it's history and it's WrestleMania 1 and 3 and yes, understood. But move away from that right now. You don't need that. Save that for next WrestleMania season. We've had that. That doesn't need to be a consistent thing right now. That's a crutch right now. I will give credit, though, to, like I said, of Tiny Dingy out there, Little Yachty, of someone that's actually going to come in and basically be a damn manager, which he's done a great job as. I think could work. Like a Bad Bunny, if you're going to be a semi-regular performer at best, or even a Logan Paul torn tricep and all, if you're going to go fully into wrestling, then that's one thing. But the pop in and pop outs, save that for WrestleManias, and we'll fucking argue about it then. You don't need it every month, every day, every year.
Speaking of popping in and popping out,
Yeah,
popping out, popping in. How we doing, folks? How's it going?
how are you feeling? Well, I know, of course, I got specifically asked about the celebrity question of what celebrity should AEW bring in, and to me, it's just let it. We're not even going to fully argue about it. Just save it for WrestleMania, and we'll fight about it then.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of celebrity presence happening right now anyway. Like, I mean, it's a moot point right now because, I mean, at WrestleMania, they tend to bring in more, like you said. AEW only has access. Like, we've seen the AEW bring in celebrities, but it's Paul Walter Hauser. It's Rick Ross.
It's still better than Mama June and everything, and Perez Hilton.
Yeah, there's levels, right?
There's levels to this shit.
But Jade is in control of Rhea Ripley. A pretty impressive start to this match. So that's good news, as I don't think this match has much longer to go.
Well, don't worry. I don't have much longer to go. So I'm going to, sidestep here. I'm going to pop in and pop out, but I'll be back soon.
Right. Let's go, folks. We're rolling. We're in Italy. We're having a good time. How you doing out there? How we feeling? There was a couple comments while I was on my break that I wanted to run back, see if I can find them. Let's see what's going on. I'm glad that the Gunther retirement gimmick is dead. Doesn't work anyway. I don't think it's dead, and I think it works perfectly. So I don't know what to tell you, Damien. I told every single hater on Cody Rhodes, get pissed all you can, because QB1 does it again. So the Cody fans are happy right now. The Cody fans are definitely going to be in a good mood about how that first match went down, guys. Big chop from Rhea, another chop, and she battles back, forcing Jade into the corner. And again, for those people who scrutinize, we got to start giving Jade some credit for what she's doing in the ring, what she's doing with her character. She looks like she was made by Mattel. Like, she really looks second to none. But she had a good match with Rhea at Mania, and so far, so good in this one. Right? Suplex into a roll through into a pin. Smooth. Rhea Ripley. Let's see what the chat had to say. 59% going Rhea Ripley, 30% going Jade. Small handful of people out there think it might go to nobody, and we will see Mammy winning. My only fear is you can't have the international shows. You can't go to Italy. You can't go to France. You can't go to the UK. You can't go to Saudi and hold back. You can't go there and not put your best foot forward. Like, you can't have the Cody match end the way it did. Then this match ends a little hokey. And then everything, you just use this show as almost like a weekly show to continue storylines. I would like to see some big payoffs and big moments on these international shows, especially when you have such a good crowd that shows up and shows out. I want to see the WWE do more than just mail it in. Like, well, we don't want to do the title change in Italy, so we'll save it for, down the road. I don't know if that's the best choice. This match going to win me the championship, methinks. Let's see. We will see. So let me check, see if I got any answers here for you. Wait, go back up. Let's see. For the people battling for the prediction title, a lot of people got 2 points last night. That was it. A couple, it was considering there wasn't a lot of matches last night, it was mixed results. Cody Rhodes, 42% of the chat or of the predictors guessed Cody Rhodes, and 71% took Rhea Ripley. Crowd pops, big suplex, good match. I think Punk wins King of the Ring. Do you think so? I don't mind that. That'd be very interesting. Jade down, Rhea rolling her back into the ring. Storm Warring ahead. Let's go. Cody has been winning via chicken shit endings for months, but they're not going to pull the trigger or making him heel. This sucks. Hockey. I feel like it feels like obvious lack of genuine threat. Even with Gunther, the way he was neutralized tonight, it kind of dampers the whole event. Like, it didn't feel like Cody really overcame something. And I'm worried that, I've seen, including with Nick, the Cody naysayers out there. He is your QB1 according to him, and he is one of the faces of this company. He's doing big things. You're going to have him around for a while. But does he get, Rhea can't get Jade, almost got her up, back down, and she reverses and eats a boot to the mouth. Down goes Jade. Nice sell. Good match. Rhea was going for the razor's edge. Jade turns it around on her. But yeah, I think you don't want Cody to start feeling like early Roman Reigns. Big dog Roman Reigns. You don't want him to feel like, that, no matter how good or bad he is or how, much we like him or dislike him, that he's just going to keep getting W's and not even working hard for those W's. They just kind of come to him. Like tonight, yeah, he went through a beating in the first few minutes, but maybe because you put it on ESPN and you had to fit it in a certain time frame, that the match just didn't evolve. Like, it felt like the match ended in the middle. But we're exchanging forearm, slap, forearm, slap. And then we're getting the booyahs. Let's go. I don't know why they won't let them just go like they can. Yeah, I truly think, Bernard, the reason they might get held back a little on a show like this, and it's something that we're going to have to pay attention to moving forward. But is the going for the riptide, but blocked by Jade. Loving this. Inzaguri. But my concern is the hour on ESPN. Like, you remember, like a half an hour show on TV or on an app like ESPN, you're looking at like 22 minutes of broadcast, 8 minutes of advertising, most likely. You have entrances, you have other shit going on. You have the, the intro. So, maybe you only have about 14, 15 minutes to pull off the match. And is that why it feels abrupt? I just hope if they're going to run it back, they got to step it up. Because if they announce that Cody and Gunther are going to run it back, are you that pumped for it at this point? Do you still feel equally excited? Yeah, maybe you're hoping for Gunther to steal a win or find a way to win, but are you that like, oh shit, they're going to do it again? This match didn't leave us with that feeling, I don't think. Cody got a screwy finish. This storytelling, folks. I see what you're saying. But again, Gunther, I don't know. I didn't like how it came about. Take the belt off Cody. He's not that dude. Is Cody as champion one of the reasons why SmackDown? Oh! Rhea drops Carhill on her face on the apron. It's a great match. 2. How we doing on a Sunday, folks? Hit the little reaction buttons right now. If you can hear my voice, get those reactions popping up. Let's let the algorithm know we're having a good time here on a Sunday. As we are into the second match of the night or the day, depending where you are. Rhea Ripley down, fighting to her feet. Jade down, fighting to her feet. Crowd applauding. Go, let's go. Trying to get the riptide up. Jade slips out the back door again. Turns it into Jaded. Reversed. Under. Hands between legs. Nice transition to a riptide. DDT. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Jade takes down. Rolls on top for the pin. 2. Cody 3-0 against Gunther. He eliminated him in the final 2 of the Royal Rumble in 2023. Beat him at Crown Jewel and Clash in Italy 2026. Facts, Roll Tide. You got a point. So now does the story become more of, can Gunther beat Cody? That Cody keeps putting Gunther down, and can Gunther overcome Cody? That's like, it's a kind of an interesting approach with how evil and how heelish Gunther has been for a long time. Oh shit, Blue Thunder Bomb! What a match! Jade and Rhea out kicking their coverage, folks. And I want to see the naysayers out there, the people that will not give Jade any credit. How do you feel watching her perform like this right here, right now? Jason, KJ, Nick, having matches on ESPN is ruining the PLEs. TKO needs to stop doing the pre-show matches and just go right into the main event on the app. Or book pre-show matches, Jason. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, you're going to do 4 main show matches, and we're going to do 2 pre-show matches on ESPN. But when you have 5 matches and 2 of them are on ESPN, it's weird. First off, that's half your show. You're telling me you're having, and I don't really view it as a pre-show. I don't. But maybe that you should treat it like that. Because if you force Cody Gunther to have a 12-minute match when everyone's expecting a big event, a big moment, that's not it. That's not good enough. Being in that constraint and trying to fit in all the ads and all the extra shit, maybe that's a problem. But if you give us a pre-show match, maybe a women's IC title match too, which I mean we have later on in the show, but like a mid-card match, a US title match, tag title matches maybe, put those on ESPN pre-show. Right? You're putting main event quality matches on ESPN for free, and I get it. Big platform. Grow your fan base. But you don't want to do it to your detriment as the baddies are on their way out to the ring. And I think for a lot of us right now, the be-all and end-all is how the story plays out in the ring. Like the Grande stuff doesn't matter if, going for Jaded, rolled up. Stop. Pop a boob doing that shit. Going for the riptide. Hits the riptide. She's close to the rope, so. And B-Fab. Oh! B-Fab almost. Little slippy, but we got there. Speaking of slippy.
Yeah, but B-Fab with a little bit of a fumble. There.
Butterfingers on Fab.
Flubberooski.
Oh, this is silly. They just got there. They should have been there the whole time then. Don't run out to get kicked back.
Dressed like fucking Furiosa.
Right? Yeah, I think ultimately
we're talking about with ESPN. But is it a little dabble do ya? Is it a little sample? Before you buy your vitamins.
Oh, there's Charlotte. Charuka. Clad in denim.
Canadian tuxedo be damned.
As Rhea's going to go back in the ring, I'm getting the feeling that Rhea's about to get a W here.
Oh, but no. Jaded Charlotte causes the distraction. Jaded,
no way. Oh, she's close to the ropes.
1, 2.
And Charlotte returns the favor.
And that's big because of the history between Rhea and Charlotte. That's a big moment.
Oh, it's Jade's not happy. So, yeah, Rhea's definitely walking away with this dub. This is crazy. No, and ultimately, I think like the Grande shit last night, Nick, if we had all that storytelling, but last night's match was garbage, or when it goes 12 minutes and we go home, it doesn't land. You need it to land in the ring, and that's important.
Riptide.
Yeah, we knew this.
Stupid, sexy Rhea pin.
And still your women's champion, thanks to Charlotte Flair.
I'm surprised because I had it. Now, you can still get Jade versus Charlotte after this, but I'm surprised because I thought it was going to be Jade wins and you get that match.
It kind of looked like a legit scuffle had broke out in the crowd. I could be wrong. Maybe they were just overselling. But there was a few guys in the corner. They looked like they were getting at it. But, yeah, Rhea gets the win. And now they're advertising, live on ESPN, the next 3 matches. On the appy. Like I said, Nick, maybe they should consider legit pre-show instead of 2 out of 5 matches on ESPN
match card, and then your 2 matches are on ESPN. Yeah. But I do think with the whole like having Oba versus Brock on the WrestleMania free on ESPN, that's a little bit of a sample. That's that's I don't exactly like it, but I think that's what their philosophy is with it of. A little sample, let me still get you. If you want to watch the rest of this, then get the app. But also, what's the faith in your product that you need to do that?
Yeah, 100%, right? And I mean, I get it. Big platform. You're trying to spread as I got Bret Hart on my screen talking about Hogan. But yeah, I mean, like you said, you wanted to deliver, and I just felt like Cody's match felt constrained. It felt shortened. It felt, it ended in the middle, and that becomes an issue.
I'll give you that. If that would have gone 45 and had a better finish, then I think it would have been slightly different on the perception. But with how abrupt that finish was, like literally, I took my pause, and already on social media, the whole reaction to
It
that
is not
finish
good.
was not good, not well received.
It just feels so mailed in, bro.
It's low. Cody wins, and this is why I've been a detractor, because it feels too polished, too clean. Like you said, it feels the big dog a little bit. It's kind of there with like, remember when Roman won the Rumble and Dwayne's out there raising his hand and they booed and Dwayne looked
Booed the
confused.
shit out of him.
Right. This is where it kind of feels like that's what they were worried about. That's why you champion Pat McAfee, because they were worried about Cody getting booed going into WrestleMania, because they can't get their baby boy to get booed.
So, I mean, again, you're not wrong to an extent, and I get that.
I'm
And
going
so
to
many
say I'm
people,
not right too. Yeah.
well, again, there's debate about it. And I think it's a fair
Mm.
debate because, there are people that would argue QB1's doing his thing and he's picking up wins, and people are just hating because he's successful. So, that's part of it. But, I feel like that belt needs a little bit of a zhuzh. And even if you ran an angle where somebody beats Cody for the belt and Cody has to chase him down to win it back, that might be better than Cody just holding it the whole fucking time.
Is Cody also, and this might be the nicest thing I say about Cody, is I'm getting Clash commercial break. We'll be right back. So this will be till they go to the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Which they probably will have Brock and Oba kick off the
Yeah.
$29.99 premium live event. Is Cody also a victim because SmackDown around him hasn't been good? Of that,
yeah, maybe.
Would it be like you get extra blame because the show you're on is sucking too?
To an extent, right? When you start talking about being QB1, being the guy, like, it's the same thing we talk about, like, when Roman's on Raw feels different, and Roman's such a big part of the show. He's
Right.
kind of, sewn through the whole show, and it makes it must-see TV. Cody being on, comes out, does his Raw, I'm a hero, I love everybody speech. Somebody comes out, they boo him, then, it leads to a scrap and we go. It doesn't feel like it has the same drawing power. It doesn't feel as compelling.
Right. But the artist out there, no, the artist is compelled. He's compelling. But so Rhea picks up the win. Does that completely, now what do you do with Jade?
Mm-mm. This continues. And listen, there's a lot of Jade haters out there. Jade's getting better. Jade's getting more proficient in the ring.
I thought it was really weird, everybody and I don't know if you talked about it or touched on it, because it was more after the fact, of everybody going at Alexa with her going at Jade of like, this is your one warning after calling me little girl of, don't make me embarrass you. And some people were like, how dare Alexa say that? Yeah,
that's what she's supposed
to
say.
Who are you to say that?
Yeah, she's 5 feet of fury. Do you not know? Do you not know about Alexa Bliss? What we were saying, folks. She's supposed to be that attitude, and Jade put her in her place. Jade's getting better in the ring. This match with Rhea Ripley, like the Jade Rhea match, I thought was much better than the Cody Gunther match, which is crazy to say out loud.
But does this have, like you talked about, of the, hey, we're international, so let's do some stuff that's going to help build the weekly domestic shows?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it feels like we're not actually committing to any big change or big move on these shows. And if people get dialed into that pattern, it's going to make them very apathetic to what you do when you go away. You have to make sure you spice these up, and things can happen. Surprises and turns and title changes can happen even if you're not on U.S. soil. So, and I'm not saying they never do it before anyone jumps on me. I'm just saying don't get in the habit of using these international shows just to pole vault you to the next North American show,
Yeah, well, don't you know? But even then, what left is really could be a surprise for tonight.
Again, there's some
Jacob to win.
I mean, I kind of want Jacob to win. Like, I want some chaos. I want some that wasn't supposed to happen kind of vibes.
But now Jacob Fatu is the head of the table.
Why not? Capo Plazo.
An Italian rapper. Try and say that 5 times fast.
Sandro Tonelli, not in the World Cup. Not at the World Cup.
Well, way to fucking brag about that. For having said I thought that was Santi Zap out there.
I swear to God, shout out. I thought that was Santi Zap. Was that Darby Allin?
Sick Luke. But I got a sick guy out here in Curtis saying, take 2, Wrestling for Life family. Acknowledge KJ White and Big Nick. Bring the action like no other. By the way, last night's AAA Mass versus Mass match gets my vote for match of 2016. It's going back 20 years, 10 years. Right. The match of 2026 is the match of 2016.
Right. I love it. It will be very interesting. There's a couple candidates. One of the matches that keep popping up is Okada Tanahashi. It gets thrown in the mix. So it'll be very interesting how people feel.
Joe Ospreay.
What?
Joe Ospreay.
Joe Ospreay was really good. Really good. But Okada Takeshita was excellent.
Fair,
really was.
Fair. Well, I mean, then do you go? Well, even just think about it. Just with you still got, as we're getting the replay for
Brock and Oba.
Brock, but you still got MJF versus Hangman. You've got MJF versus Kenny. Like just the MJF world title matches alone might be almost their own damn category.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people were throwing around the Jon Moxley Hangman Adam Page match is like one of these epic matches. I don't know. I've watched that match twice, and I don't get how this is considered like a phenomenal never forget match. I don't get it. I did not think it was that good, other than the fact that, you know, the right guy won to tell the story. The match itself was relatively garbage.
Because it's who I like. It's because it's community theaters. And that's the thing, is you get the people like that are just ride or die with Jon Moxley, no matter what you say. You're wrong, shut up, you're stupid. Right, but you have those people that no matter what are ride or die with that. So that's why that gets over with them.
Right. But we are getting the video package setting up Brock Oba 2. And again, in the realm of matches feeling big, I don't know how much has felt as big as Brock and Oba in 2026. This feels gigantic. This feels like, you know, a match straight out of Mount Olympus kind of vibes, which here we go. It feels huge, Nick. Pause.
Clash of the goddamn Titans. No better place than the Coliseum and the mausoleums up there with Olympus and, you know, everything else out there with this clash of these two Titans. Now, if Oba loses, which a lot of people think is going to be the case, you have to run it back, right? You have to run back the third match. Now, do you do it at Night of Champions? Do it at SummerSlam? Oba and King of the Ring, we've even hinted at, or anything. What if Oba just gets straight up win here, gets 2-0 on Brock?
I think based on how everything's been written in this storyline, you can't rule out the idea that Oba can't win here. But I do think I did pick Brock to get revenge, but you can. And if Brock wins and then Brock moves on to Gunther for, you know, per se, which clearly Gunther's still going to be tied up with Cody, so I don't believe it yet anyway. So I think there's this possibility of a longer story to be told here. But
does that have the ripple effects of now you've got your Saturday night's main events of now, so you could potentially get Oba trying to get the babyface win over Brock Lesnar in his last match in his home city. I don't like that.
I don't mind it, but I see what you're saying. Here comes Brock, though, walking out. Crowd stands on their feet. Paul Heyman with him as always. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Best match of the PLE so far. Yeah, Charlotte Jade. We got to give Jade some credit. I know I was saying that earlier and we got sidetracked, but I know we've seen Jade have some clunky moments. There was times that Jade has looked like Bambi on ice, but I think she's getting better. I do.
Oh no, and I was going to point out there was a fan with a sign in the crowd that's "Am I at Mania?" question mark of putting over of on paper how good this show is so far. 1.5 as far as the matches go. Of you've had one good one and one half a good one.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I liked the match. I didn't like the ending. And I don't even mind the fact that Cody won. I just felt it was too easy. Just felt like dump win. Like I didn't like that part. That was
John
what
took 3 crossroads. Gunther took 1.
One lickety split. And even if I had my feet under the rope, yeah, but you were out. It's not like you actively put your foot on the rope. It just happened to be there. So essentially, like you're saying, is it took 3 for John, it took 3 for Roman. One lickety split, bang. Gunther's stunned and loses.
Yeah, after Cody was getting worked over, bing, bop, boom, bop, bam.
Brock, let's go. Italy, here comes the pain. Jade's improving. Yes.
How do you feel if they've sold this on the biggest rematch of all time? And on one hand, it might literally and figuratively be.
Right. I wish Austin Theory was on this card. Chipped. The man who's going to win the King of the Ring. Austin Theory.
No.
Austin Theory is going to win the King of the Ring, folks.
Are you sure he didn't take on Takeshita for the international title?
He might have.
Or wait, no, that's his cousin, Daniel Garcia.
People got to stop trying to sell me on Daniel Garcia. I don't want any more DMs
and
about
you
Daniel Garcia.
Trying to sell me on Austin Theory.
Right. Well, that's not even close. That's hilarious. It's like Austin Theory's little brother, my guy. Yeah, Danny, people trying to sell me on Danny is not working. He had such a good match on Collision. Nah, I don't believe it.
This literally even feels though like if you remember, like I remember having to, go around and buy the pay-per-view for Brock versus Alistair Overeem, and it's just can Clash of the Titans of 2 big motherfuckers going at it. As always over like Rover, but this feels like Brock's even, bouncing off the ropes and like this is 2 big motherfuckers that are about to just lock horns. And I do think part of this is piped in, but it's more of just a cue for the fucking audience to know when to go with the
Yeah, but I mean, these fans started doing it like well before you would pipe it in. Like they were already with it. Like, all right, now it's almost
I'm not saying, but I do think they do it just to help. They do it as a cue. As they've got the Dodge Ram meter.
Oh, they got the meter out.
This is why, again, like I said, if Jacob wasn't gonna make the main event match out here, you could have thrown Oba in there
just to get the response. Even if
he still takes an L, but god damn it, I'm the most over guy in this motherfucking company right now.
Right,
head, shoulders, knees, and toes above bitches.
Split screen just to show the crowd. Like again, where people are like, "Man, this company's dying, it's struggling." Blah, blah. You see this, and you're like, hold up, like it doesn't fit.
But you can't have Brock win now. You've had a sus-ass victory from Cody, and you had an outkick there.
You can't have Brock win?
I don't think you have Brock win out here. You'll lose Brock's the fucking crowd.
What does that have to do with anything? They're still going to be into it.
The crowd. Listen to how over this man is. The fucking arena shaking because of how over this man is.
So he can't take an L here at all because of that? That's crazy.
Yes, Oba wins.
How do you
We're having to damper the conversation of Oba's your world champion already. We don't need to damper the
Brock's going to cheat to win. He's going to pull a turnbuckle or low blow him or
he said, Oba sat there and said, I'm going to unalive Brock Lesnar. This should be, I'm going to send him back into the nether realm. Is this the I officially retire Brock Lesnar now here?
I don't think so. It wouldn't make any sense to bring Brock back to put him down so quick. I think this goes 3. So my money is on Brock Lesnar in this one. And again, I mean, just because Oba's over with the crowd doesn't mean he can't lose to Brock Lesnar. Ask The Undertaker.
Oh, but that's the thing is Brock Lesnar.
I thought we were on the same page.
He's a draw. He's a draw. Oba comes out, and it's an entirely different aura. Like literally the arena is shaking.
Yeah,
now.
That won't change as far as like if he loses here today, that's not going to change. You just won't get to cheer.
Take the piss out of the crowd though for the rest of the event.
But I mean, again, if that was the case, the good guy would never win or never lose. They're crazy.
No, because there's not always the almost over guys like Cody.
Yeah, but if you have, again, when the crowd's cheering for a wrestler, you can't lose if you're cheering for him. That makes no sense.
They're not just cheering for him.
He can. That's crazy.
Rattling the doors for this man.
Okay.
There is seismic activity happening in the continent
Big country of Italy right now
because Obafemi's taking on Brock Lesnar.
Heyman's got a mic.
Through Singh.
Yeah, I mean, in your theory, the babyface could never lose.
In Italian. Lesnar.
Love it. Let's go, folks. Austin Theory for the kid for King of the Ring.
Back? There's a really big bruise on Brock's back.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's the lighting, but there's something that's like super, like looks like he got cracked by a 2x4 in his spine.
Oba. Austin Theory just needs to wait his turn and keep improving. Facts, keep going, getting stronger, bro.
Jumps him.
It's gonna over. It's gonna be over.
F5.
F5 out the gate. And the crowd's going wild. Up again.
F5.
And the crowd goes wild.
F5.
Dude, squash match.
No. Brock's Oba's got to have some fight. 3 F5s. 3 F5s.
And the crowd is losing it.
Beatdown of biblical proportions. MDB were taking the shit to the biblics.
Let's go.
As a 4th F5.
Insane. Well, Oba's not getting up from that.
1, 2, 2 count, 2 count, 2 count.
All right.
4 F5s and you can't put the man down.
This is crazy. Paul turns on Brock. Oba becomes a Heyman guy. Paul marches Oba into smackers.
Heyman. Oh, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah, now what do? You just hit him with 4. Oh,
Kimura.
You got him in the Kimura. Legs locked.
Oh.
It was fun to get the main event. Thank you so much, Spaz, for a couple super chats. Just in case we missed them. 10 and 5. We appreciate ya. Oba, the crowd's chanting for Oba, but Brock's got him locked.
Pick this man up. He's going to pick this man up out of the Kimura. You put this man over. Not only does he beat the man, he retires him. He comes back out of retirement, and you dust his dusty ass, musty ass again.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Oba's a beast.
Oba's going to power out of this.
62% of the chat going for Brock.
This is the most Brock's been challenged with somebody the same stature and same size and everything else with him. This is the 1A to the 1B. He powered him out.
Down. This is not a job, Paul. We're not jobbing. We're battling. It's still compelling, but definitely not jobbing after taking 4 and kicking out. We're just building the lore of Obafemi.
Who's what now with Paul? Why are you fighting at Paul? If I see Jose say no one kicks out of 5 F5s.
Right. See, that's what they're doing.
But
I thought they were going to dust him.
Always get back into a bin in the corner.
This is interesting. The longer this match goes, the more I think Oba's going to take it.
He needs to. You can't dampen that thunder. And the thunder rose.
Oh, you can definitely have him lose, and the thunder will be fine, sir. Especially if you're running it back for a third at Night of Champions.
After you dominate and squash him in the can start,
that's
out of the choke slam.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wee boom. Let's go.
1, 2, kick out. Oba kicks out. Oba has kicked out of 5 F5s. And again, Brock Lesnar is the more this happens next to Roman Reigns because he keeps looking like he's.
That's why.
Oh my God, what happened?
But That's why I think Brock can win this in this kind of fashion now, where they're like, oh yeah, Brock beat him, but he had to jump him and hit him with 9 F5s. But the longer this goes, the more I'm worried about Brock here.
Oh, got him up again. I'm waiting for him to come out of it. Choke slam. Choke slam. 1, 2, 2.
What the fuck? Oba's
and a type 2,
choke slam.
and a type 2, a 2.99.
Right? Desperate. But Oba favoring that arm.
Couldn't get up for that. Oh, dumps Brock out. Both men go out. Oba lands on his feet.
Let's go. Crowd is buzzing. This is good shit. And then they're going nuts to the table.
Clearing off the announce desk is Oba.
We got a yard sale. Everything must go. Reversal is to the post. Let's go.
Come on again. This works with why he couldn't get the full choke slam, and this is going to be where it's interesting of him getting the fall from grace, because now you've been working that arm the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So I think this goes 3, man. I think they keep this going.
We'll see. Got Brock set up for a choke slam. Out.
No, not today.
F5.
F5. Do it.
F5 through the desk. He who sets it up must go through it.
Another F5. Come on, folks. This is, Godzilla King Kong. This is the magnitude of nothing else. Facts. The crowd goes nuts for Brock.
Oh, they're waiting for a count. Where's the count?
He's counting.
1. Now 1. 2. He's gonna get in. Yeah,
for sure.
Bricks.
He's gonna get in.
Brock Lesnar's wearing dark trunks because he's not his pants.
He's gonna roll in and break the count.
Up.
He's gonna get in and eat an F5.
And looks clean.
Never mind.
Clean.
Never mind. I was wrong.
And Brock's out there. I've seen a ghost. He just won't die. Big Owen.
This is crazy.
Big Owen. The ring
was just mad.
And Titans hitting each other. Again.
Oh, shit.
He tosses that man like it's nothing. Fall from grace, please. Fall.
He's going to try, but that arm.
Fall from
never
grace.
mind.
Start him up. Brock
on the back door. Let's go. F5.
F5.
Hit it.
2.
And the beast takes down the ruler. Let's go. Strap in, folks. Battle number 2 down. Number 3 loading. Let's go. Brock Lesnar takes out Obafemi. What a match. What a fun match.
You are 100% going to number 3. That's still, I can't even be. It was still a good match, even though Oba lost, and I thought he should have won it and everything. They had you hook, line, and sinker to the very end.
Let's go. And it's a battle. They found a way to make it compelling and found a way, again, where you're not like, oh, Oba lost.
It's competitive, even though it lasted all of 5 minutes.
But you really, holy shit, he took 7 F5s? Oba's a beast. Oba almost won. He's still Oba fucking Femi. Nothing changes.
But now, this is bullshit. They should have left it at WrestleMania. Was WrestleMania when you had him at his hottest, though?
No, he's still fucking cooking. We just watched what we saw. Nothing's changed, guys. Nothing changes. Again, Brock Lesnar, we're going to run it back for 3. I honestly thought most people, we've been talking about this for weeks, we're all on the same page about this. But realistically, this felt like the only reason Brock would come back was to go 3. They weren't going to bring him back to get dusted again. Anyone that thought Brock, anyone that thinks, yeah, but it wasn't even a retirement match because nobody knew it was going to happen.
I don't know, but I'm saying that Brock doing that and the retirement is the monkey wrench in this.
No, it was the crux of it. It was the biggest point of it, Nick. It's the crux of it all. If he doesn't do that, him returning 2 weeks ago doesn't get the pop it gets. But everybody thought he was gone.
It's still the beast. It's still him showing.
It doesn't matter. We thought he was done. Now he's back with a vengeance. You don't get that pop if Brock doesn't take his boots off. Everybody thought he was toast, and Oba doesn't change. Oba's just fine. Oba looks like an absolute beast in this match, and he will win the rubber match. God, I mean, they were building lore here, folks. There is nothing wrong with this.
There is, with taking out the retirement thing, that match onto itself that we just watched actually really worked for this whole, if they're going to do 3, because it makes sense of Oba was just close. Literally, as we were talking about it, as we got Braun and Austin.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Your world tag champs.
The only 2 left in the division.
Well, I guess Braun gets to be half. Julia!
But that match, if you knew it was going to go 3, if you take out the retirement, was still a really good match. Santino! The Cobra!
Yeah, but you don't take out the retirement. The retirement's a big part of this story. You don't take the retirement out. That's so stupid.
It's such a big point. The match did good because the match was selling that he hit the Kimura and hit the Kimura. The Oba went through 7 F5s. The match was great. Went through an F5 through a table and still survived.
That's why this doesn't hurt.
Pants the whole time of what is it going to take to kill this man?
Brock emptied the chamber tonight to beat this man. This doesn't change anything for Oba at all. Nothing.
We have basically set it ourselves with Oba Brock program in less than 4 to 6 month period.
Yeah, I mean, again, now it's called an angle.
You have number 3.
I think you might do it at Night of Champions.
That's where I would think. I know a lot of people have gone to
August
30th with it. Would it be ever a Saturday's main event?
It could be. People want that to be important. But I think Night of Champions. A Brock Oba 3 sounds like a Night of Champions type thing.
It sounds like a Saudi show.
Yeah, kind of, right? As we're going back to last night and everything to do with mask versus mask, the biggest lucha match in history, maybe, the match of the year. But yeah, good shit.
I'm B-Hockey. I'm mostly chiming in with negative thoughts, so I figured I'd give credit there. That was excellently done. Both look strong. Happy wanting to see Oba get back over.
Facts. Perfect. It's called an angle, folks. I'm sorry. It's Pro Wrestling 101.
Yes, but the retirement is the monkey wrench.
It is not. It's the crux.
See how
Nick,
some people
it's
that's
part of the story, and I know you don't want to.
You do have to see how to some people that's an issue.
No, it's not. But it shouldn't be an issue because, again, if you watch the pop, go back and watch our reaction. Everyone go to Geekbox. Go see Geekbox and click on the video of people reacting to Brock returning. That's why that retirement match mattered. Why him taking the boots off mattered was everybody's reaction to holy fucking shit. We did not see that coming. He doesn't take the boots off. That's just, here's Brock again. Oh, here's Brock again. Him taking his boots off changed everything. What?
When is it ever? Here's Brock again. Brock
all the time. We've seen it so many times. So for him to be done, and everyone believed it, that reaction we had, you and I and everyone else, doesn't happen if we think he's still actively on the roster, and it could happen. Us thinking it was never going to happen and Oba was past Brock made that a holy fuck moment.
Nair saying Brock said 1-1, bitch. We definitely getting part 3, but where will be is the question.
Right? That's the question, is when do we run it back? But I always thought this was going to be a 3. Why are you pre-mad? I think he's...
I'm more post-mad. I'm pre-mad on part 3.
Right? Yeah, I don't get why people, anybody would have an issue with the fact that Brock shouldn't retire. This is the problem with wrestling fans of they do things they do things that you don't expect, and then they go, why would they even do that? Because, again, you got to make things matter.
We were getting 3. We knew for the most part. Once Brock came back,
you just argued the whole show that we weren't getting 3.
Yes, but that's because I wanted that. That's what I wanted. But I knew that was the default. That was the triple safe option that we're getting 3. That we were getting 3, and now it seems like Gunther's going to be tied up with Cody. So maybe we're going to go to SummerSlam with this because I especially thought we're going to get Brock versus Gunther at SummerSlam in Minnesota. Now I'm wondering if we're going to wait that way because Gunther might be tied up, or do you do? Does Oba still get the win over Brock, and we still get Brock Gunther?
Maybe. I don't know if we go back and forth. Like, I mean, does Brock do like, lose to Oba and then lose to someone else? I liked your idea, to be honest, of Gunther does get the belt some point this summer and uses the belt like one more time, Brock.
That's what I thought once he retired. You had to summon the man out of retirement, and then you would have left it with Oba, and Oba's the one who sent him packing, and so Gunther's got to take the belt to summon this man, cause a fucking seance, and get him to come back.
Right. I mean, I get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think because I think everyone overlooks the fact that what a big reaction it was. And because so many people out there don't want to be that mark. Oh, I never fell for it. I never fell for it. Everyone fell for it.
Just said you ain't retiring on my dime, motherfucker. We'll take you to court. You ass better get out there. We got to sue for a contract.
Right. Brock, you actually can't retire yet.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't think that applies here because I do believe there should be some type of, if he was done, he would have been done. I just like the swerve it of all, Nick, and I think we need more shit in wrestling. Fans are demanding. I don't want wrestling to be predictable. Brock losing and then showing back up and beating Oba up would have been predictable. Him retiring and showing up a few weeks later was so unpredictable. One of the most unpredictable things in 2026, if not for the last couple years of like, oh, whoa, fuck, nobody called this.
There's a two-pronged discussion with your statement there of, yes, on one hand, be unpredictable. Don't be one of those I hate the people that I want it to be unpredictable. Why didn't they do what I fantasy booked? But also at the same time, not always does unpredictable mean good. Those are not synonymous. Those don't run the same thing. You can be unpredictable and still not be good.
Right. True. But it's good. It's good shit. Like watching these crowd reactions and watching everyone lose their mind. Oba has not lost a stride. Anyone out there reporting they've killed Oba need to shut the fuck up. That is silly nonsense.
The crowd was shaking though when he came out. Like literally,
and it still will.
The whole building is rocking.
It still will. They also went insane when Brock hit those F5s. They went insane when he put them through the table. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. All it means is now we really want to see Oba get revenge. To me, that's what you're supposed to be doing here. Sell some tickets, and that does.
But now, last thing I'll say before I read Spaz, because I know we clicked on it. With Oba saying that I'm going to unalive Brock Lesnar and failing to, follow through on that, is that going back into that old trope that we've talked about of don't say something you're not going to be able to follow through on?
Well, even if that
becomes almost unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, even today, even if he had won today, he can't kind of live up to that depth of the promise, so it's not the best choice of words. However, he's still going to have that, like, I'm not done with you kind of vibe. Now you have an angry Oba coming after you.
What has he awoken in me?
Right? Like, how terrified is Brock going to be for that third match? And I mean, as long as it's like this, dude, whatever building they're in are going to go nuts for Brock. They're going to go nuts for Oba. Neither guy looked weak in this setup. This match, if they had if they did it in the beginning with the first 3 F5s, if he would have won right then and there, a lot of people would have been able to make that argument of like, oh, they just dusted Oba. Why would they do that? But Oba looked like a complete badass in the loss, surviving, and took so much to take him down. I don't see a problem with this at all.
Looked great. Like I said, to me, the retirement thing is the only thing I get hung up on. And I know we're not going to agree on this, so I'm going to just move past it, and I'm going to still admit that.
Let me get one more. Let me throw it out there one more time, then we'll move on.
I was trying to read Spaz out here with a $10 super chat saying, "Call me crazy. I'd rather see a good fun match between characters I love who tell me a great story than a 7-star Meltzer's Crunchy Sock special, 2 absolute NPCs, one in the Pat McAfee."
Right. I agree with Spaz. I want to be entertained. Like, and I said, like, with all that Grande stuff, it was the intrigue. It was the storytelling. It wasn't just the fact that 2 guys were going to wrestle and they're really good at wrestling. It was, and we saw all the callbacks during, Pimpinella and the blind comedian and his girlfriend. They all played pivotal parts in the story. And I mean, I like when we do stuff like this. This is the money. This is pro wrestling. So I want 2 guys that I'm interested in, that I think are a big deal. That, don't just go one match or, they go for a few months. And then what fans tend to do is oh man, they're running this back again. No, it's called a rivalry. It's called a series. Like, it's a bunch of picky bitches. You gotta fucking enjoy the ride a little bit. And again, we all want storytelling. I hate to break it to some people out there, but books generally have several chapters, not just 10 pages of
They
pictures.
don't have the pop-ups or anything.
Right.
They don't have the little buttons on the side. The cow goes moo.
Right. With KJ on this one, the story has been a ride, and we barely won. And now we're really sure how it'll was that say how it'll but I'm locked in. That is just a mess. And
how it'll end. I think he was trying to say how it will end. And
it will end.
Had to get low to read that. You had to get a level with the comment to read it. But no, in the Jose scene, Oba needs some adversity. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Because if he just keeps steamrolling, then what? Right? You got to make it like, oh shit, we just saw a moment. He's human. And now it becomes heroic when he overcomes. And tonight, he could have just rolled over and died, but it took an absolute beating to hold him down. And that's what it should be. This is the comment from Reed I love. Absolutely. The retirement made this so much bigger.
Agree to disagree, because we're never going to agree on this.
No, you're not. There's a hit. Nick has found the hill on this one. So, I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's just the land of confusion.
You're supposed to be confused. That's what I mean. Wrestling fans.
We're moving on. I'm knocking things down. We're moving on.
I know, but you're saying exactly what the goal is. You're like, I don't like it because they did what they wanted to do to me.
So that's fine. I'm knocking down. I'm trying to move on.
The Miz is in the back with Fraxium.
This is an Italian Sunday dinner when you just got family. You got mom and dad just screaming at each other at the end of the table. It's like, I love you. No, I love you.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto?
Scusi,
ha tempo di rispondere a qualche domanda? Scusi, ha qualche secondo per qualche domanda?
Dan! All right, I'll be right back.
They're advertising Scary Movie. What's up? What's up? That is just hilarious. And so we are getting the trailer for a Scary Movie. God knows how many it is at this point. Nick, get down from that hill this instant, mister. No, I don't wanna. You can't make me. You're not my real dad. Want to know? Well, how can you be 1-0 when there's been 3 matches so far? So far, I am 0-3. I am 0-3. Dan had a what's up? And everybody, what up? Solrook out here. But Danhausen's just still over. Even his little moment on SmackDown on Friday in the afternoon, low improvise, and then just grabbing this and grabbing that. The man's over like Rover, but yeah, still always the go-to line from any Scary Movie. What up? The Dudley Boys. During the whole Attitude Era, that was part of their whole fucking moveset. It was called the What Up. Big Tony, KJ, bada bing, bada boom. Don't forget, Big TK is half Italian, so maybe he should show up. Ooh, that'd be interesting if you get anybody like that. Well, now, allegedly Enzo's showing up in NXT, which I still don't get and I still don't buy. Why anyone feels that Dave Meltzer, of all people, has the inside track on WWE News is astounding to me. I digress on that, but yeah. But we are getting Sol Ruca taking on Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental title. Let me know who you got for this. And how does this go? Because Sol's been a bit 0 for 2 out here with the Soul Snatchers in these matches, just since she's shown up on the main roster. So they lost a little. I know KJ, no, they haven't lost any of it. No, but have they lost? Have they questioned anything of maybe Becky still gets the win here as they're showing the Ram Meter is getting popping out here for Becky coming out? I think it could just be the volume on her music, but does Becky get the win here? And again, we run this back a third time at a Night of Champions, at a SummerSlam, at a Saturday Night's Main Event. So could this be heels over strong, on the back end here? But Becky coming out right now. Wesley, what's up? That needs to be on a soundboard now at some point here. WhatsApp. The man in Turin, Italy. Yes. Spaz Enzo is backstage apparently. What? Yeah, what? I mean, is he going to show up and we're going to get Enzo and Cass showing up and just see that pop of, soft, just sloppy, in Italy? Because again, I love how no one's disputing any of the stuff with Enzo right now, which to me would seem more of the unbelievable aspect, if I can say it that way, of to see WWE working back with Enzo. To me, I felt would have been a bigger stretch than Morrissey working back with WWE. But that's all quiet on the Western Front. But everybody's fully fine and reporting about Enzo working there. So could we see both of them, or do we see them both show up on a Monday Night Raw in Italy? It wasn't in Italy the last time, but I mean, it was after WrestleMania, after a big moment. Could we see Enzo and Cass show up tomorrow on Monday Night Raw? Soul for the win, got Becky for the win. Ken, I like baggy pants. Fair enough. Boston, Becky coming out like she thinks she's Conor McGregor. That's the whole point, my guy. That's the gimmick. I know you're trying to do the same thing, but yeah, that's the gimmick. La Hia del El Hombre. I hope I said that anywhere close to right. As we got ding, ding, bell ring, as we are underway. So again, Ref Jess out here. And hey, AEW, this is how you do something with your fucking official if they're going to be involved in any bit of a story. You don't do it like goddamn Aubrey that's involved in every goddamn match. You make it a part of a thing, which also is only like a wrestling and an NBA thing, maybe also a bit of an MMA thing, to where like you don't watch an NFL game and know who the fucking officials are, and that may determine the outcome. Where's Salvatore Bellomo? Oh, you're going to have to expound. We're almost at 11K subscribers. Hit like, share, subscribe. Absolutely. Be a friend. Tell a friend. We've been flirting with triple digits out here. We've had it a time or two with 100 plus in the chat. Let's see if we can get this thing popping off out here as we're down to it's this match and then tribal combat right now with Clash. So make sure you get in that chat. Hit that like. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Spread the good gospel of wrestling out there. Again, it's a Sunday. Spread the good faith out there. Spread the good word. Someone in the back is a horn dog for cute blondes. First Maxine, now Soul. No, don't you can put Maxine and Soul in the same comparable. No. And also, it was very much Vince McMahon because remember, there was plenty of the times to where NXT was just insert generic blonde number 5. But no, Soul is talented as hell. I'm worried if she's gonna have if it's a failure to launch a bit of if she's been an 0-4 on the Soul Snatchers in the crucial moments that, especially in this same feud, is it their issue? Is it a Soul issue? What is it? But they need to fix it as Becky gingerly walks. Oh, that had to hurt. And Becky slaps the shit out of the ring post. And Soul getting spider walks herself up. Moonsault. Spaz, that's amazing. Yes. JV, what up? One of the biggest things that hurts Soul is if you watch all her matches, she rushes, and that's where the slip-up happened. She got to slow down. Fair. Well, it also could be now that she's moved up to the main roster, the timing between her and Becky might even be a thing, or just you feel that added pressure of you see it with now any rookie move up into any sport of once they're in the big time, the game has to come to them a little bit. Not everybody makes that, smooth as silk transition. Curtis, fact, Salvatore Bellomo was WWF prodigy for Vince McMahon back in the 1980s, but never won a title. Fair enough. Italian history, I guess, and wrestling history that I had no idea about. As you get a Starkers, because I had no idea on that. But Soul getting spiked out here. Guardian saying smash that like button like I would like I would Lola Vices. What are we at right now? Yes, let me refresh. 147 likes on the stream right now. Let's see if we can get to a nice little even 150, and we got 80 people watching with us. Let's see if at least can match the like numbers. If not, at least triple digits out there. But Becky wailing at Soul right now. Train blows. Well, and it's been interesting too to see how the NXT call-ups have not just kind of slid into the mid-card. They've been in with kind of heavy players out there. Soul's in a mid-card title feud with Becky, but it's still with Becky Lynch. JC Jane out there involved with Charlotte and Rhea and everything. They're not, hesitating on these call-ups. Back to the convo we were having. Nick, Creed Brothers dropped the wrestling gimmick and join Judgment Day as Dom's Hitman. No, I don't think so. Chad Gable is going to be interesting. He almost might be somehow a babyface if he goes back in AAA. I'm wondering how they're going to handle all of that. I know I wanted him to stay in AAA. I thought they would have still used him as a heel and all of that, but that end result of that match of how the crowd treated him, I don't know. The Creeds with Judgment Day. The Judgment Day is rotting from the core. Leg drop. 1, 2 go. The Judgment Day is very much already dissipating on their own. The last thing we need to do is add more people to it. I would rather the Creeds just stand on their own in the tag division. I get you're trying to, how do we get Chad Gable still involved in AAA and around the mega title? Maybe him just being him and could be unmasked and everything could be a thing. You run it for a little bit before it kind of completely peters out. But I thought they could have used him as a heel afterwards. I don't know now what the response he got, but we'll see. What are they chanting right now is Becky and Control just hitting all the uppercuts of Carlos saying Fort Myers, Florida, USA, amazing transmission, great. Carlos out there just putting over the AAA in Fort Myers, Florida, I guess. Where's Mysterio Dominic? That's a good question. He's even allegedly, I've heard, been on record of saying that they don't exactly know what to do with him right now. And I think AAA might be the way to go, especially your daddy's the GM and who's arguably the biggest babyface in that company's history right now should be their champion. So book him in AAA, Dano, as belly to back suplex. Soul firing up on Becky right now. Been an all right match so far. I mean, not exactly nothing to write home about, but not been bad. Nick, who you think is going to help Fatu? Nobody. Keyword, nobody. Amazing transmission. Amazing transmission. The best transmission. Speaking of the best transmission, the best motors, the best brakes, the best, oil change around.
Pause?
I don't know.
But yeah, let's go.
Man with the dipstick.
Right? Not bad from what I've seen of this match so far. Back and forth. Again, the athleticism of Soul is on display.
Oh.
Nice cartwheel. Oh. Big drop kick. Let's go.
I know it's supposed to go into the armbar, but it very much looked like it was never ever going to be what it was supposed to be.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing when they come off the top rope in a double axe handle.
Yes, and I bitch about the top rope.
Right, fair enough. But yeah, I got no problem with how that looked. That worked.
I was literally about to ask you, do you think that they might have lost some faith in Soul because the snatcher hasn't been snatching?
No, if you have a first overall draft pick and their first couple games aren't great, you don't cut them. They know they got some talent here. They've seen her work plenty. We've all seen her work really well.
I'm not saying they cut her, but is it one of those they may have put the belt on her here, but nah, we'll wait and we'll do it later once you kind of figure it out.
I mean, time will tell. I picked her to win, so Time will tell, though. Oh, disarmer.
1, 2. I still wonder if they could. Do they run this back at a Night of Champions? Is this the night of run it backs?
It could be, and that's what I don't want for all the international shows. I don't want all the international shows to be transition shows.
2, roll through. 1, 2.
Jessica a little late to the count. Now we know there's an ongoing beef between Becky and Jess.
I said that's a good, like, that's how you use a ref in a storyline, Aubrey. That's how you do that.
Yum, yum.
2 go.
Gotta love a beachy girl.
I still think that they're going to eventually do something with Soul. I just wonder if they're, like, does she need to calm down? Or well, JB was out there saying she needs to slow down or anything. Is there, like, where's the disconnect from NXT to main roster with Soul?
I think it's just a little bit of the jitters. And I think, I don't think people realize on the second botch, Jess wasn't quite in the right place either. So sometimes it takes 2 to tango. It's a difficult move to pull off. And I know a lot of people were concerned.
Is it a Soul issue or is it a Soul and Becky issue?
Well, I don't even think. I just think it's a fluke. I think it was she got the yips. She's nervous. She's young. She just got here. She wants to kill it, and she had a slip. We saw it with Tiffany Stratton when she first came up. Botching a couple moonsaults, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck, Tiffany's career." Like, she'll be fine. It's just I feel bad for the girl. It's bad timing, and it doesn't look good. But she's going to be okay. And so far, knock on wood, we've been okay here today.
Right. Well, Carlos, knocking on wood. I'm Rey Mysterio. Spelled differently for copyright reasons from Guatemala. That baby don't look like me. Love your amazing program. Programming, nice work. Excellent.
Thank you, Carlos from Guatemala. Oh, we got a cover.
Oh, 2 count.
There you go. Soul showing a little bit of frustration.
This blueberry Cruffin indica vitamins I have are fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
This man just added that to the shopping list.
I was looking down.
Is what you saw.
Right. I was just looking down at all right.
What do I have?
What don't I have?
Rachel, what up? MDB, just be on that BS. Nah, it works because Becky's doing that whole I don't do everything bigly. I didn't lose. I got screwed by that official. They did it to me. I didn't do it.
Right. It's Super Blacks. Roll through by Becky. DDT. Oh, Soul pops out of it. Super kick. Both women down. Nice spot.
I thought she was about to pop into the Falcon Arrow like her hubby.
Right. Into the DDT is a nice touch. Greatest lucha wrestlers in history is Blue Blazer. Let's go. T's and P's. I think the issue with Soul has a move that even her opponents have to practice and be used to. Selling her move. Could that be the issue? Yeah, it's a difficult finisher. And my concern, even when I first saw it, was can she make this look legit? Like, I don't like the ones where, like, they have to kind of fall into a certain place, like the coup de grace, the hanging coup de grace.
Hold themselves up.
Yeah, like I hated that Del Rio's finisher forever.
No! A day late, the dollar short, but that's the thing.
She got over.
Is it an issue between Soul and Becky? Are they just not on the same page?
I just think it's rookie jitters. I literally think the Soul is just rookie jitters.
You can see her fucking think about what she's about to do.
Oh, caught her.
Manhandle slam. 1, 2 count.
Great spot. Like, she goes big. She has a high risk, high reward payoff. And I mean, maybe she does have to find a way to kind of just ease, and maybe not as many big high spots. Maybe do 3, not 12. But again, I think it's rookie jitters, and I that's it.
She has a lot of the move sets, though, that you have to have some cohabitation, some tandemness to it. You have to have some cohabitation amongst it.
Right.
Becky wasn't there fully. Like, she had to swan dive to catch the first one. Or she was about to try in her own soul.
Manhandle slam to Becky.
Oh, 1, 2, 2 count.
Oh,
Jess might have been a touch off, but now we're seeing her. That's the thing, is now is it starting to get into Soul's head to where she's missing like a tope, and you can see her before she hits the next move of like she like thinks through what I'm about to do.
Yeah, like when a batter gets on a cold streak or a shooter, is just hitting bricks left, right, and center, and they just got to get out of their head. They got to land one. You got to get one. Like they say, when you're like that, you want one to go. You want to lay up. You just want to get out of that fucking cold streak. So it gets in your head, and I'm sure again she wants to impress her bosses. She doesn't want to go back down to NXT. She doesn't want to get fired. She wants to live up to the hype. Nice Soul Snatcher. That one was pretty. She's gonna win.
3 and 2.
Let's go. Soul Ruka snatches the IC title.
Snatches it from the claws of Becky Lynch out there.
Let's go.
It's so fitting that we were talking the vast majority of that match of like, can she hit it? Is she going to be able to pull it off? Is she going to be clean with it? And hit the clean one and just the 1, 2, 3. And this feels like the best outcome that we've had so far tonight.
Yeah, Becky's a little more dangerous when she's chasing Damian, but yeah, big win. And I thought the match was decent. I thought it was strong. It didn't blow my socks off. We're not going to be talking about it, incessantly for a long time, but I thought it was really solid. That Soul Snatcher hit without hesitation, and a big pop for your new women's IC champion. Soul Ruka gets her first belt.
That's a big vote of confidence. I know I had wondered about how WWE felt with her, coming up and kind of missed this and that. This is a big vote of confidence. They get all the pyro. And now could Becky go towards a Liv?
She might be going towards Jess. She shows up on Raw and grabs Jess for "you counted fast" or "I'm sick of your shit." I'm all for Becky Jess.
So we're gonna have Jess actually have a match. I know she's been doing the Evolve stuff, but you have her have a match.
Yeah, do it. And what better way to bring her on? Kind of change our viewpoint of her. She goes in strong on Becky.
Well, I'm going to change my viewpoint here for a quick second before we get down to Clash, the Tribal Clash.
Yeah, all we got left, folks, is Nick takes a pause for the cause. Is we're down to the nitty gritty of it all as we have your main event. Jacob Fatu, Roman Reigns, Javon in the crowd. 50% of the chat was correct that Soul took the W. Again, a good match. Io Sky in the building. But let me know in the chat, the last poll of the day going up, who wins? Roman Reigns, Ethan Page. Roman Reigns taking on Jacob. Who will be your tribal chief? Who will be your champion when all's said and done here tonight? Let me know. Bird Lady in the building. But the king and queen of the tournament, king and queen of the ring tournaments start tomorrow, folks. If you can hear my voice right now, click the bell, the notification bell on the channel. We will be live tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. in the afternoon. They will still be in Italy, and we will be here for Raw during the day. Don't miss out on that one. It's going to be fun. If you can't tune in during the day, the replay will be there for you. You can sync it up as you watch the show in the evening. But we got a few shows coming up as they are on their European tour. We will be live in the afternoon just like today. Don't miss Raw tomorrow. Who will be in the King and Queen tournament? And who do you think will be King and or Queen? Let me know, folks. This is a much better than that last match. Facts. It was a solid match. And the show tonight for me, like, Clash has been decent. I'd like the main event to kind of bring us home. I wasn't a big fan of how the Cody match ran its course. I felt like it kind of got stunted. I clearly get the feeling that they're going to run that back. They're going to make it a thing. And Gunther's going to be pissed off that his foot was under the rope. But beyond that, I mean, now we got a new champion in Soul Ruka. That was good. I mean, I kind of want this main event to deliver as I'm getting a scary movie trailer. You cook, son? 2 count, let's go. How we feeling on a Sunday, folks? How you doing out there? You enjoying the show? Are you enjoying what they're giving us from Italy today? 3-1 new women's intercontinental champion Sol Ruka. I'm just wondering if I got any early results here. Let me see. See if I can let y'all know what is up as far as the prediction title goes. But Sol Ruka gets the W. We got one match to go. Let me see. Let me see if I can spoil some stuff for people. Ba-ba. All right, we'll bring that back when Nick's here. I'll let people know how things are looking. Sol did it. How do you feel about Sol Ruka, your new Intercontinental Champion? How does that make you feel? Was that the right choice? Did it go well? Were you expecting her to win? What's next for Becky? Is it, referee Jess? What's next for Sol Ruka? Does Becky keep chasing her? And no. Woo. Let's go. Told you. Roll time with you, buddy. That was cool. Let's go, Sol. Hoorah for another one-note character push. Shut up, hockey. That's silly shit. Fantastic match. Let's go. And the story, like KJ just said, let's go. Right? Come on, JP. I just said something about Sol getting better like 30 seconds ago. I'm with you. And I mean, I feel like the IWC, I feel like the internet wrestling fans are so quick to turn on somebody, so quick to throw someone out, but they also do the same thing. Like we saw it with Grande, right? Oh, this Grande stuff sucks. This Grande stuff's so stupid. This Grande stuff's offensive. Oh, match of the year? Oh, yeah, it's great. It's cool. Like you see everybody turn coat. I think Daniel Bryan said it best. Fickle. And they can be very fickle. Like I said earlier with the Oba Brock story. I like that there's a story. They're building towards something. It's not just one and done. It's more than that. There's depth to it. And we got crowds eating it up. We got fans enjoying it. Very much with other things going on here tonight. So again, reasons to be optimistic. And Sol winning this IC title excites me. Now you can get Sol in there with Lyra or maybe a Bailey once in a while. Maybe you do a Roxy. Like there's options where, as we see Sol, we'll forget that she botched a couple times once upon a time. I feel bad for the girl. Like I said, the botches came at the wrong time. You don't want to botch when you're just debuting, but mistakes happen. Again, we saw it with Tiffany Stratton. We've seen it with others. We've had some other people's debuts go horribly wrong. She will be okay. She's a blue chipper. She's going to have a long career. She's got a great personality, great attitude. The fans are eating her up. And again, she's got her own fan base growing. So I'm all for it. Third time was a charm. Yes, let's go. Don't make it easy. Make her work for it. Let's go. A lot of people pumped. Sol heard us doubting her and said, give me your soul at the end. Yeah, she made sure that snatcher, well, she hit it hard, and that all sounds plausible, folks. But she made sure she wasn't making any mistakes on this one. We saw her heels hit the rope on the back flip tope, but other than that, she clean tonight. They use the botch as a story for sure, right? And that's the smart way to do it. Remember, was it Jey Uso went through that? He got botchy, so they made it a part of the story, and then he figured his shit out. Mistakes happen; they really do. The finisher is a pain in the ass. I could see Becky standing there waiting for Sol to get her footing to land it. It is, again, that is my only concern with that finisher. Maybe a variation. It's completely unique. But you also don't want it to be a 50-50 finisher. Sometimes she hits it and it looks great, and other times it looks messy, or she botches it altogether. It's a tough finisher, especially longevity, right? Like, you talk about that consistent, flipping into that cutter. I don't know. Maybe there's a plan B there. Becky versus Jess, very possible. As tomorrow, special, 2 p.m., we're going to be here at 1:45. as it will be live on Netflix. King and Queen of the Ring tournaments begin. Brackets revealed on Clash post show. So on the Clash post show, we will find out the brackets for the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring tournaments. Breaking news. As right now, we're going to a replay of Cody and Gunther and getting the play-by-play in Italian. They're excited.
Ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto? Scusi, ha tempo di rispondere a qualche domanda?
Right.
Scusi, ha qualche secondo per qualche domanda?
Live action from Italy, folks. She should change the Soul Snatcher into a basic cutter and wave the Soul Snatcher as an attraction, kind of like AJ with the spiral tap. Not a bad shout. You know, you pull out the big Soul Snatcher pause. In a big match, big moment where you're going to your deep into your toolbox. However, all of this feels so plausible, folks. But ultimately, I think that we'll see. She's got to be able to hit it consistently, and she needs the people that are taking the move to understand where and how to be there and make it look clean. Speaking of clean,
where and how to be there and make it look clean. But yeah, right. If she just turns into a regular cutter, how many people have a cutter as their finisher?
Right. That is a good point, right? I agree with that. I mean, the one thing that's cool about it is it's unique, but is it so unique that it's not sustainable? That's a very interesting question.
Well, it's more on, again, is it on her or is it on you got to be in the right space, right place, right time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think a bit of both, right? Like, I really do think that there's, it takes two to tango, and in a difficult finisher, you don't want the person there waiting to be snapped.
But we never had this question until she showed up on the main roster. Like, Jose, it's the Soul Snatcher now.
Right. I mean, I think in NXT we talked about it a little bit, and she's been good at hitting it. Like, I think the one thing that impressed me was she started hitting the Soul Snatcher off the middle of the ropes. She started hitting it off other places. So I think it got over with me a little bit because she's been consistent. I think because she botches a couple, so we start wondering. It's like your goalie starts putting in, letting beach balls in. You start questioning his starting role.
Yeah, you throw a couple interceptions, and maybe you need to sit on the bench for a couple minutes and watch a couple plays.
Yeah, very much that vibe, Nick.
Emo saying, I hear Zilla Fatu maybe showing up in Tribal Combat. Hey, the last time
everyone keeps saying
Combat is when Solo showed up. So
right. I will say this for the prediction championship, which is on the line. I will say this.
Will you say it now?
Right now, there is one person.
Right now.
Yeah, there is one person that has a 2-point lead on anybody else.
Say names. Don't tease us like a.
You want to go deep? So our buddy Damien right now is in first place by 2 points over a few people. So. Depending on how people voted on this particular match will depend on how this plays out for our predictions.
This is a deciding factor.
Like, very curious how the voting went. As I scroll down, 78% took Roman. Only 2 people took Jacob.
Well, as they should. Well, in MTB, can Damien. Is it me?
Damien in the lead.
I don't think Zillow's ever going to WWE. People thought that with Jacob, and look at how we are now.
Right. I will remind everyone out there that this match on the predictions is worth 3 points. So, if anybody picked Jacob or Roman and the other didn't, the title is still very much up for grabs. But right now, if this was a ladder match, Damien would be at the top of the ladder, reaching for the belt.
There you go. But MDB, snatch my bishop. Snatch my bishop.
Oh.
But so is Roman the heel going into this, or is Jacob?
A bit of both on this one. I mean, Roman's definitely digging in, and like he even made a comment of, you're turning me back into the old me. So I think that's a very big possibility here, where he's a little more maniacal, a little more evil, a little more serious. Not that Roman's really deviated much, but more of that, the tone and the attitude. We saw it. Like they brought him a gift for our cake for his birthday, and he just smacked it through the air. I don't want that shit. So yeah,
I mean, being for the head of the table too.
Yeah,
like, is there a way Roman loses? A way that Roman is not the head of the table?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, is it likely? No. I picked Jacob because I think I just want, like, holy shit, like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, shock me. And then make it work.
Just in the wrong ways earlier.
What?
I said I think we have earlier just in the wrong ways.
What wrong ways?
With Cody Gunther, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened, but the wrong way.
Yeah, not in the fun way.
Yeah, no, not the fun way. Don't shock me shock me in the fun way, not the unfun way. Don't tase me, bro.
Right. So far over 2 nights, I've gotten every result I want. Can Jacob bring home for me?
No.
I mean, especially when the IWC is like, holy shit, because I love watching everyone try and backpedal and augment, retell history to make it seem like, oh yeah, like I was on board with this forever. So do some stuff.
Yeah, but I think that's why we separate them. No, we'll die on those hills. We don't died on plenty of hills out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how Roman loses this match. And I think then it gets more interesting with Jacob, as now he's the subservient. He's the pit bull on the fucking leash. He's the fucking unchained menace that you can just release out there. Now is what's next for Jacob, because I don't, as much as this is like the peak dream match for me right now of Roman and Jacob in completely unsanctioned tribal combat, we're fighting for head of the table. This is what it should have been all along at some point, but Jacob's not on a point to where he's going to win. So now what's next for Jacob being the unhinged, the dog on the leash, the fucking menace, the goon for the bloodline, the first family now.
Yeah, I mean, there is kind of a story to be told there if you do that with Jacob, and Jacob becomes kind of a reluctant, servant of,
Well, someone's got to bend the knee. It's going to be Jacob or Roman, and I got betting odds that it's going to be Jacob that bends the knee before it's Roman.
Yeah, but I think Roman bending it was more interesting.
Yeah, but I ultimately less believable.
Why is it less believable? You don't believe that Jacob could fuck up Roman?
I believe that, but I'm thinking to the point that they're going to book it to where Roman bends the knee and Jacob is the head of the table.
Why not?
Would they?
Why not though? Jacob's hot. The fans, they couldn't make the fans boo him. They still kind of.
They also can't make the fans boo Roman.
They are kind of booing.
Cheering Jacob is the same way they're cheering Roman. How they've been cheering Roman. Roman's the commodity. Roman's the big dog. We were having a discussion about how Roman's the best.
Jacob's the more interesting answer. We've done Roman. We've done this bloodline shit. Jacob's more interesting. Jacob takes over the bloodline. How does that look? How does Roman look playing number 2? How does that play out? That's more interesting. I don't think
Roman plays That's more exciting. Roman will go do Street Fighter.
Yeah, he'll go sit at home.
Roman will go do a Minecraft movie.
Right? That's it. So, I mean, to me, Jacob winning is unlikely.
Jacob as the unhinged fringe. Sorry.
But why? I mean, so he has to lose for that?
He's pretty unhinged
for that. Why?
Because then he would be subservient. He would be the essentially the right-hand man to Roman. He would be in that
We've done that. We've kind of done shit like that. We've been there. He was already in the bloodline. Who cares?
Listen, we already know that this is what they've been doing, the bloodline story.
Yeah. Jacob really throws a wrench in all that. And how do they all behave when Jacob's the man in charge? I think that's interesting. This match going to be an all-timer.
When Scar was in charge. Now I feel that
I mean, for all the praise and love we give Jacob, there's no reason why Jacob can't be the top dog.
No, but I think not right now.
It's time. Not right now.
Not right now to me. Well, and again, I think this is and trust me, like I said, this is a dream match to me. This is the pinnacle of the match that they could have done with these two for now. And now maybe you have Jacob be the guy that's underneath, and then say WrestleMania 43, WrestleMania 44, Jacob I'm sick of being your fucking right-hand man. I'm sick of being underneath you. And then you run this back and you have that fulfillment.
You're going to go all the way. I don't know, man.
You got plenty of miles to kick these tires.
I don't know. I mean, ultimately, Roman's the biggest draw in the industry as he walks out here now.
You champion long-term booking, but want this to end quickly.
What's that?
I said you champion long-term booking, but want this to end quickly.
I don't want it to end quickly. I just want Jacob to win. I think that I didn't say anything about it ending
quickly.
Was my whole argument not about the story they get to tell is way more interesting if Jacob is the guy in charge. If we got to see Roman bend it, that's so much more interesting. That's so different. Yeah, why not the Summer of Fatu? Everyone's like, we were Jacob's biggest fans. I got no problem with Jacob taking this over. Let him go. All gas, no brakes. It's my show now. Fuck y'all.
But could he not be Roman's herald and do the same thing of just imagine you're getting sent there by Roman. Roman can take the night off. I understand Jacob being there. Just been there.
We've been doing that for 5 years, man.
Doing with Roman and Jacob together.
We've never been on the same. We've been down this road. We've been down this road where we just all right, okay. So it's not solo. Oh, great. Now it's just Jacob in solo spot. That's good. I mean, it's been there, done that. Let's do something new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely rooting for Fatu tonight. I picked Roman in the predictions, but I want Fatu. I'd like Fatu to. I just want something out of the norm, and I don't think we're going to get it here. It's highly unlikely that Jacob pulls this off, but I would love to just buck the fucking system.
It'll be a great match. KJ, I will like that as a trivial songs that won't fit today era. Number one, snatch that bitch.
There you go. We got there.
And also, Evan up there. Nick sounded like Larry the Cable Guy tonight. What a legend Nick is. How do I sound like Larry?
I don't know.
If you're looking for a feller, well, that'll get her done.
There you go.
No, of this, like, I'm not mad at this. To me, is the dream. This is right now the pinnacle of what you could do with these two. But I do still think Roman comes out on top. Roman Reigns is still, like we were talking about earlier tonight.
Law Roman.
One of the best.
Law Roman.
No.
Law Roman wins. Exact same shit as Cody. The same shit you're bitching about with Cody. The same shit you're bitching about with Cody is okay for Roman.
No, because Roman.
Roman.
Roman has
again.
Personality. Roman has layers.
Roman again.
He has layers. Cody doesn't have layers.
Come on. Same shit. Just here we go. Another Roman match. Roman finds a way to win. Moving on. Throw them ones up. Let's go. Roman looks like a real champ. Throw them ones up. All the ones. Turn acknowledge the official, the only, the original tribal chief out of the table. Your world heavyweight champion. OTC1 Roman Reigns. Let's go.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Right. Roman and Jay did that back in 2020, man, when Jay was his right-hand man. Replay.
6 years ago.
Rewind. What do you think
about Run it back.
Doing a good job or a bad job? And I think he's doing an adequate job right now. He could do better. He could do worse.
Yeah. Well,
there's good shit happening.
He catches a lot of flack for some things that may be in his control and a lot of flack for some things that may not be in his control.
Yeah, and if you're going to criticize him for the bad shit, you got to praise him for the good shit. So, and there is, I mean, we're seeing epic shit as far as the like this feels like a big fight. And they booked this. They set this up to feel like this. So, no rules, folks. Anything goes. Tribal, combat, and your tribal chief to a big serenading crowd. This is great.
It's an Italian crowd. They love to sing, of course. 100% of Roman Reigns.
Right. I'll be here all summer. Then I'll be gone. Don't be gone. I live right by Pensacola. Is this a reference to Roman, by the way? I'll be here all summer, and then I'm gone. Yeah, we know he's gone.
I assume. Well, because remember everybody, he's going to be gone in June, and then turns out, nah.
Well, I mean,
no one walked that back. No one walked that back.
No one had the people that had to walk it back did walk it back. It was a WWE error. So that's on them. They're like, our bad.
Error. You believe a clerical error of a whole?
That's what they announced. They fucked up.
We just
so what? They phone Roman.
Supposed to be
they phone Roman and say the internet's not unhappy. You got to work 4 dates in June. No, I think
people ran with sources on their own and everything like that, and just made up shit because hey, it'll be clicks, it'll be entertaining. Mm-hmm. We've said this. On any,
I don't think so.
Anytime that anyone's any wrestling company's running a fucking pay-per-view on a weekend, the anti-smear campaign will run.
Oh, for sure.
To it.
Yep, the crowd is insane right now. Anybody
for the head of the table.
Anybody translate what that was?
Don't look at me.
Zilla Fatu tonight. I'm calling it. A lot of people saying Zilla. If we see Zilla, that to me slam dunks the fact that Jacob might win, but Zilla could show up and help Roman and be the new enforcer for the bloodline.
But Zilla feels like he'd be more in line with Jacob, like you were kind of alluding to. Like they feel more akin.
The chief is the chief, bro.
Well, I'm chieftain.
Roman Reigns. Jacob just looking around, but not happy, not smiling. Fatu is more over than MJF. How many chiefs are
going to retract that whole, well, Jacob wasn't going to make it. They might have to pivot. Mm-hmm. Jacob's too banged up. Mm-hmm.
I saw a comment in our chat that basically said Jacob's lying. He's actually hurt, but they didn't want to fucking.
Oh, yeah. So,
right. So you can't win. You can't win, right? He doesn't wrestle. They fucked up. All the people that went ragey, including in our chat last night, of like, why would they let him wrestle? Now they're like, he's faking. He's actually hurt. Like, come on. He's here. He's fine. Let's go.
Right?
Fucking hell. I mean, if you guys...
one's up to the sky. Absolutely. Acknowledge your tribal chief and your tribal stream out there.
Right. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Which is near Pensacola, Florida. Let's go.
You live at home in a trailer. What the hell you gonna do?
Translate. Yeah, anybody? Enzo and Cash should show up. No, I don't think so. But watch Raw tomorrow. Maybe that's the spot.
That would be spot on.
Yeah. You're not going to put Enzo and Cass anywhere near this shit. But we get a bit of a push off. Roman gets a little bit of the advantage on the first try. I love the Italy crowd. Thank you for being loud. Let's go.
Well, again, this is going to go for a bit of, so it's like 4:20 right now. So this goes, about 40 minutes-ish?
It'll go about 35 and give them a little bit of time to jump off and get out, right? So, yeah, we're I imagine this goes about 30 at least.
Well, and you're going to get tribal comments. You get weapons as the whole crowd.
Solo shows up and bends the knee to Fatu. Like the whole tribe turns on Roman, sick of his shit.
Excommunicated.
Right? Jimmy, Jay come out, super kick him. Solo shows up. The Tongans beat him up. And then, King Kong ain't got shit on me.
It's just Scar getting the hyenas show up and
right?
Excommunicate Scar.
100%. Big clothesline by Roman.
But that's the thing. Roman might be an asshole, but he's everybody's favorite asshole. Pause.
He's the big dog for a reason, folks. So,
well, he's not even that anymore. He's the OTC. He is the tribal chief of he's gotten over to where he can have a whole conversation with the crowd during the match or in ring during the match. Like he was the fucking huge key during the fucking 2020 during the Thunderdome era, to where he got over so many matches because he was having a whole conversation. He was cutting promos during the match.
Right. Facts. Good shit. Almighty's got one for you.
Hey, Nick, are you doing okay today, bud? Is there trouble at home? School teacher voice. JKJ. Oh?
I guess just checking if you're okay. You feeling all right? You doing okay, little guy? Why are you specifically
asking about my home life? Like, are you a neighbor? You're just hiding your identity? What is going on?
Right. No, nobody being killed. Fatu is more over than MJF. Thugs.
No.
By miles.
No.
Come on.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah, I know. It's not even close to say that
Fatu's way more over. Come on.
No.
I mean, you automatically lose points.
Skeeter's out there doing whole videos about WWE fans begging Triple H to sign MJF. You got all these terrible sports media places out there, begging of MJF to show up in WWE. I don't know. MJF's way over than Fatu.
No, he's not. I mean, Jacob's at least in the WWE. So first off, he's got an advantage because he's in the big leagues. But Jacob's more over than like 80% of the wrestlers on the planet.
No.
Jacob's not hugely over.
That's a different question. Different question.
He's more like, I mean, he's one of the top handful of guys in WWE right now, which means he's one of the handful of top guys in the world. And MJF doesn't even come close to that.
Top 10?
Jacob?
Yes.
Yeah, but then that means MJF doesn't make the top 10. That's unfortunate.
No. MJF is top 5.
Jacob's definitely more over than MJF.
And MJF's whole appearance, his celebration on Dynamite was more over than Fatu showing up tonight.
How is that true?
Because it is.
How is that true? Where do you get that information?
Ears.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You hear sound. The crowd
What
cheering.
sounds were you hearing that tells you that?
The crowd cheering of 100% the reaction for MJF after he won at Double or Nothing, I think was bigger than Fatu showing up tonight. No. I don't know how we pivoted fully into this way to where I've been talking about MJF during Roman and Jacobs were fighting through the crowd. Right. But no, I would put MJF over Jacob Fatu right now.
No, I wouldn't.
I agree to disagree.
Nick sleeps just fine on a big pile of Tony Khan's money.
Oh, we're going to the concessions. Anybody
What's
need some popcorn?
Yes, okay. Like in arena, like in the lower bowl concession stand. I like it. Like did they put that there?
It feels very NPC because there's like no
right
name brand candy or anything. Like there's not a brand I can recognize on anything there.
Right. Into the crowd they go. They're fighting in the crowd, folks. This is your boy.
No, that's not my boy. Fatu is way more over than MJF. Fatu is on a major network getting interviews. Fans love him buying his merch. So where's anything with that MJF's not doing?
He's not on a major network.
Oh, really? So Time Warner, TBS, TNT, not a major network at all.
No, it's not that major. It doesn't feel that major. It doesn't feel that major.
No major.
Right? I mean, he's doing shows in front of like 3,000 people.
They didn't just sell out like 14,000
one time, not on the reg. He doing it every week, week in and week out, week in and week out. Who's the main event right now? Jacob, definitely the main event.
Also, the only champion is like one of 8 champions to be.
Who's the biggest wrestler in the world right now?
30, just completely, complete.
Who's the biggest wrestler in the world right now?
Huh?
Who's the biggest wrestler in the world right now?
Roman Reigns.
Okay, and who's in the ring with him in the main event right now?
Who's going to lose to him in the ring right now?
Doesn't matter. He's still over as fuck. In the top drawing angle in the business, my guy.
I'm not.
Fucking MJF's fighting Darby.
MJF is above Jacob. I'm not.
No, he's not even close.
MJF is above
MJF's
Jacob.
not over Cody. MJF's not over fucking.
Oh, MJF's way above Cody.
Not even close, Nick.
Way above Cody.
Not even close.
Yeah, I know they're not even close because they're just so above Cody.
Maybe 1 in every 5 people on the street could tell you who MJF is. 3 out of 5 are telling you who Cody is for sure. It's not even close.
No wrong. That's the guy on the drumstick.
LA Knight's more over than MJF. What the fuck are we talking about? Jey Uso's more over than MJF. No, who do you like more? The question isn't who do you like more. It's who's bringing in more dollars. Who's doing more. And you got MJF fighting Darby fucking Allin. But Jacob's fighting Roman Reigns in a main event on a PLE in Italy. Checkmate.
He's there because Roman's there.
He's still there.
He's going to lose. And dollars per cents.
You got MJF out here.
Has MJF not drawn more?
MJF out here putting his fucking hair plugs on the line.
Drawn for WWE. I don't like that we've gone this whole conversation into this avenue during this.
I'm just reading the chat. This is what we do.
If you want to go there, we'll go there. But MJF is second to Will Ospreay and to Roman Reigns. Roman
for what
Reigns.
though? On what standard? Just because you like him? He's not even close.
On the my standard, on the ear test standard, on the
ear test standard, he's been a heel.
Best wrestlers in the world standard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, Gunther's more over than MJF.
No,
like the list just goes on. And again, it's just like, and again, you remember that MJF's on the smaller ship, so it's harder for him to compete. Not in the top 5 at all.
He does more with less.
I mean, maybe he just put his hair plugs on the line. Epic.
MJF is boring. Big Nick,
no cap. Let's go as Jacob pushes the stairs in.
Oh, make me get out the scarf.
Right as Jacob pushes the stairs into the ring, Roman down. Fatu would literally eat Darby for lunch. Fact.
Yeah, Darby Allin. No one's talking about Darby. Darby's an afterthought. I saw somebody that said even out of the 10 champions that there were for AEW champions, Darby Allin wouldn't even be in the top 10.
Say that again?
Out of the 10 champions that they've had in AEW as their world champion, that Darby Allin wouldn't even be in the top 10. That's how little they thought about Darby Allin and his title reign.
But he had all those amazing matches, Nick.
Yeah. That's great. MJF had all those amazing matches. MJF had a fantastic match versus Kenny Omega, match of the year candidate versus Hangman Adam Page. He's going to get another one at All
this
In
year.
Versus, Will Ospreay? Yes.
Okay.
Was it this year? It was this year.
As Roman oh my God. Holy shit.
1,000-pound steps. How can he throw them like that?
Those stairs coming down on his head. Heavy steel steps, 50 pounds of steel thrown from 6 feet above him.
Aluminium.
You're telling me that wouldn't hurt? That wouldn't leave a mark?
You ever get hit with some fucking aluminum foil?
Dude, they got to walk on it. They do moves on it. It's not a fucking, they crumble it
into it.
Right? How does it still stand if it's aluminum?
Aluminium. Oh, we're setting up the drive-by.
Jacob Fatu is the star. MJF thinks he is. Oh my God, Jacob taking a beating. All gas, no brakes with it. MJF over Natty. Natty over MJF. Mr. Iguana is more over than MJF.
Now, see, that's the thing is now I know you're lying because now you're just trying to get me upset. No, not you, but everybody out there is now just saying nonsense, just trying to get me upset.
Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. No. He just and you got to remember, he's in the minor leagues, so it's not the same. It's hard to argue.
He's in the minor leagues,
right? He's the best AAA pitcher. Can he come up to the big leagues and do anything?
He's doing better with less, and I bet you for
better
sure that if he showed up in WWE,
who's he doing better than? What do you mean doing better than? Who's he doing better than? In what way?
The vast majority of the names you listed.
But you can't just, he's doing better. How? In what example?
Morgan sold out 14,000 seats, done all these pay-per-view buys, done the best.
They did that for Darby. Who said that was for MJF?
In the main event.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue that Liv's been a contributing factor to big ticket sales.
Contributing factor versus the draw.
Is he the draw? I thought Darby Allin was the draw.
No one said that. Who said that?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people said that. Darby's the hero.
We tune in for how Darby is trash.
I know what I think, but I mean, others don't think the way I think.
I have Roman throwing up the ones.
Yeah, Roman set
my
it
tribal
up.
Chief.
MJF is a mark for himself. Facts.
Then I'm a mark for MJF. Fuck it. Have it. You can have that. Not even what I'm mad at anymore.
I'm surprised because I know what a big fan of Jacob you are. I think Jacob's way more over. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, but I'm not. It's like saying 4 is bigger than 4 is before 5.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, so I'm not saying that Jacob's like, oh my God, he's trash. He's in the.
No, I don't think you are.
I'm saying 3 is higher than 5. Like that.
Okay.
It's one of those vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, Max might make the top 10.
Oh, Matt, top 5.
No way.
Top 5 easy.
No way.
Top 5 easy. Top 2.
No.
Top 2.
Top
What are we
5.
talking about?
No way. As Jacob got the crowd going.
Yeah,
They're
I
popping.
mean,
Look at this. Last time MJF got a reaction like that. Come on now. Over as fuck.
2 Sundays ago.
No way.
Oh, Superman!
Big Superman punch.
No.
2. Let's go. Stairs are heavy, fam. I know, right? Britt Baker coming to WWE. I don't know. I don't know if she's ever going to wrestle again.
She's going to be the mystery opponent, don't you know?
Oh, she's going to be the wild card?
Marina Shafir.
You think it's going to be Shafir? Nah.
Yeah.
Lame.
I know.
Let's go. Roman playing to the crowd.
Wow. Super kick.
Big kick. Tonga death grip. Let's go. 61% going for Roman here tonight.
See, but this is where I think this is going to be cool. So when Jacob's underneath Roman and part of the bloodline of you won't bend the knee, I'll Tonga death grip your ass so you bend.
I'll make you take a knee. 100%, my guy. That's what I love about Jacob. Again, it's all gas, no brakes. He's going straight through shit.
Yeah, I mean. But they're cheering every time Roman's punching out of it.
Right? They're with it. As Jacob going off the ropes.
Oh,
and it's another Superman punch. Blocks the tope. Fatu would eat up MJF on the mic for sure.
No.
He would dust him.
No.
A whiny little guy like MJF wouldn't know what to do with Jacob. Jacob would make him piss his pants. We wouldn't even come close. Well, what is? Oh, you got stupid hair. You're a Samoan. Ha ha ha.
So
that low hanging fruit
is far inferior on the microphone. MJF's not one of the best on the microphone in the business right now. We're just gonna act that that isn't a fucking thing.
It's not.
Jacob's the greatest on the microphone right now.
When was the last time MJF cut a really good promo that everyone was talking about?
I don't know. When's the last time you touched the microphone?
What's that?
I said, when's the last time you touched the microphone?
Jacob, Monday.
No, MJF. You asked about MJF.
Yeah, MJF grabs the microphone all the time. I think he did it the other day. He's never off the microphone. But when was the last time anyone talked about a good MJF promo? He comes out, he insults the crowd. Oh, this city sucks. My opponent's a loser. I'm better than him, and that's it. Like he's not what he used to be. I remember
so many quotables from the Jacob promos all the time. I know the greatest hits.
What was the last time?
With it, King Kong and Godzilla ain't got on me.
His promo on Monday was good,
and that's it.
That promo on Monday was good when he was getting into it, talking about I need this. You loved it when he was talking about how bad he needs to win the title. He wants the Roman life.
No, that was
shit! His hand. Roman crushes the hand between the table and a toolbox. Sounds like a country song.
You ain't doing shit with it now.
Yeah. Death grip what?
Yeah. That's a smart ass move from Roman of, hey, you ain't getting no Tonga death grip on me. I'm going to break all them knuckles.
Right.
Okay, when we say over, do we mean numbers, fans, or who's actually better? Jacob wins in numbers, but I think that's in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
So numbers of audience, not versus talent. So you're going stats.
Well, no, the talent matters because he has to get over. But he's on a bigger platform. So he's like, again, when you talk about being over in the wrestling world, Jacob's way more over overall. Like he's in the main event in Italy in front of all these people. He's a bigger name. He matters more to wrestling.
If MJF was on the same roster, where would Jacob be?
Above MJF.
No, the K1.
100% would be.
You know that. You can't look me in the eyes and tell me that.
Jacob is better than MJF. I think Jacob's a better professional wrestler than MJF. in every aspect.
And I'm not saying that Jacob's that far off. Like I said, to me, this is like 3-4. You're arguing positions in polling. You're not.
Yeah, but I think MJF's like 7-8, and Jacob's maybe 3-4.
No. They're if you even want to have this discussion, they're both at least top 5.
No, I don't think MJF's in the top 5, bro.
No, you're fucking lying now.
I think MJF used to be good. I think he used to be good, bro. Once upon a time, he peaked. Then he made.
So, is there anybody in the AW roster to you in the top 5?
Well, I mean, the booking holds Ospreay back a little bit, but I mean, if anybody, Ospreay would be closest because they love him.
The guy who destroys him above the world champ. Yo,
squished. Britt Baker coming to WWE. I don't know. Bray might not be wrestling anymore. Spaz saying Sydney Sweeney is more over than MJF. Well, there's a different reason for that.
There's a whole different ballgame.
Punk, Brock, Roman, Cody, El Grande ahead of El Grande's more. Both Grandes are more over than MJF right now. Yeah, says Jacob.
Superman.
Another Superman punch. Fun match.
Can MJF even do a move?
I'm not clicking the chat anymore. I'm just gonna let the chat do chat things.
Can MJF even do a move?
I feel like Nick's under the gun here.
I'm 100. At least I know I stand 10 toes down. And this is the kind of style. I've been under the gun before. You ain't gonna do shit.
Right? I'm not.
James Paul, Nick, did you have a crush on Madonna? Every little thing that I say or do, I'm hung up. No, but Nick, John Moxley is better.
The spear through the railing. Payback. Fun stuff.
James just started to lose the plot here. John Moxley is better than Swerve. No, Nick, Applejacks is better than Cheerios.
Wait, I love the curve.
Exactly, like I said. You're not going to lie. You had me in the first half.
Yeah, 2 security guards down. Chaos. Jacob gets rolled in. That table ominously sitting there. But Roman set up.
Go through it.
The spear. Don't. No way.
1, 2, 3. You ever seen someone choke on the word 3? Because I almost just did right there. If I sat there and thought it was about to be a 3.
So close, yet so far. Get the Italian medic.
Scusi.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare.
Yeah. Spare.
Right.
We play through the barricade.
I personally think MJF has the best heel in the game right now. And we can at least say that. If not, then who, says Almighty?
My people.
John Moxley's a better heel than MJF.
No, you're fucking lying now. You couldn't even get that whole statement out.
Right. No. That's
your tongue fought your teeth with that one.
Gunther's a bigger heel. And
just stature-wise, yes.
Right, but overall, like as far as the reaction,
no, he's just JOB to KOD.
I mean, it doesn't change the fact that he's still a big heel and he's over as a heel. Drew's been MIA because Drew would have been a good vote once upon a time, but here comes the turnbuckle.
That's how he ended up winning the match at Backlash as Roman
the
whole promo. I'm gonna do it now 3 times.
Big OTC chance breakout. Dom's a better heel than MJF, guys. What are we talking about?
Really? When was the last time he's been used?
It doesn't matter. He's still on fire.
Yeah,
Triple A champion.
Doesn't matter.
Triple A champion. Booed as fuck.
Hulk Hogan, even though he's passed on, is still a bigger babyface.
Right? Roman standing over Jacob talking shit. When MJF was.
Tongan.
Oh, he's got that sore hand.
Can't hold it.
John Moxley's not even a heel. He's a babyface. Facts. Jericho. You're losing me now. Jacob going wild. Superman punch. And Jacob dances. Let's go. into the turnbuckle.
Jacob, I love Jacob because he's the beast mode. He's the Marshawn Lynch of pro wrestling.
Spear by Jacob.
Spear by Jacob. 1, 2, 2, go.
Shit. I thought Roman was going to hit him off the turnbuckle twice and it was going to be done. So good on him.
If they would have put Roman through that table, I would have fully believed it was all but over.
Right.
That table's ominous right now.
It's just right there. Someone's going through it. KJ turning babyface on Mox. Never. That's how he knows I'm bullshitting because I just complimented Mox.
Why the f you lying? Why you always lying?
Haven't seen MJF do a high flying move.
Home.
That's my challenge. We see him do it once in a while though. Saves it. Kiana James is better heel than MJF. We're slipping down a slope here.
Yeah,
Danhausen is more over than MJF. Facts. Danhausen is more over.
Oh, pop up Samoan.
Big Samoan.
Oh, trip. Prettiest Samoan moonsault ever.
Let's go. He hit it. Come on. Do it.
1.
Do it.
2 count.
Low blow kick out. Low blow kick out.
The camera doesn't fully catch that. It's the whoa.
No Zilla yet.
I want to see a different angle.
Danny Garcia is better than Mox. Yeah, the facts. I like Danny better than I like Mox. At least Danny has I don't know. He's not trying so hard.
No, he's just thrusting hard.
All right. This match is absolutely fire. Let's go. This match is better than the Backlash match. Fuh. That's how I feel talking about this shit. Fuh.
Fa 2.
All is fair.
Yeah, both men trying to get to their feet and nudging each other head to head. Trade the blows to get to their feet.
Right. Click those buttons, folks.
Oh, ha, ho, ha.
Well, the crowd's been with everything. Jacob's shaking that hand every time he uses it because Roman picked on it.
Yeah, it busted them. So that's, again, why they're throwing bows and they're getting to their feet. Now it's going to be who takes the spear. I'm still telling you, he who sets it up must go through it. Jacob's eating a spear through that table. 1, 2, 3. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Bend the knee, Jacob.
Yeah.
We're going into the ring.
There it is.
Completely counterintuitive.
Oh, yeah. Roman going to get the W here for sure.
Oh, shoves him off.
The crowd clapping. There, look. Let me stand over here. Here comes Roman through that table. He floated. He floated. They all float.
We all float down here.
Right.
But now it almost looks like Roman halfway caught the worst out of that. As Jacob's already back to his feet.
And Roman looking at him like, what are you? No.
Spear lines it up.
Shit.
1, 2, 3. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Roman Reigns.
Roman takes out Jacob Fatu. Hell of a match, hell of a battle. And the tribal chief maintains.
Now Jacob has to bend the knee.
Yeah.
And so now what's that going to look like? Are they going to do it right now?
Did they just say he was neutered?
Huh?
What are you, Bob Barker? Yeah, has been neutered. He has been domesticated.
Spayed and neutered.
So like Michael Cole legit being like, yeah, this guy, we chopped his balls off right in front of everybody. Then Michael Cole just said it. He's been domesticated. That bitch.
Well, it takes a domesticated to know a domesticated, I guess. I don't know.
Fatu about to bleed if Roman keeps up. 5-1. Ugh, 4-1. 4-1. Roman Reigns.
Predictable, though. Hades saying predictable. But we all thought it was going to happen. You kind of knew going in.
Yeah, but again, I mean, the predictability of it is the fact that Roman is who Roman is. So Roman winning is tends to be predictable. However, that's what makes when he does lose exciting. I got no problem with Roman winning this at all and seeing where it goes at all.
Now it's what's next for Jacob. Now you've got the fucking pit bull on the block. You got Debo on a leash, and how are you going to use that? And again, Roman is who he is because that's the stature and everything that he carries with him. So when he wins it, like to quote Cody, easy to find, hard to beat. That's very much with Roman Reigns out there.
But here the Usos in the house
with the
clean. You know what? And for all the criticism, I mean, a good match. Like Roman didn't have, the Usos come out. Roman didn't have a solo. There was no referee bump. It was a straight up match. It was a brawl, and Roman found a way to get the W. So let's go.
He didn't use the weapons. Jacob's the one that used more of the weapons and everything. I think Roman may have used a chair, but yeah.
Right.
What was there walking out with?
We're just saying, let's walk out.
Oblongata.
So, they're going to do like an acknowledgement ceremony on a Monday, right?
You will acknowledge me. Yeah, because they're looking straight at him remember, you asked for this. You want a tribal combat. You put it all up for grabs. Now you have no choice but to bend the knee. Otherwise, you out, dog.
Right? Jacob pulls himself up with one arm because selling the arm from the match. But look, Jimmy and Jay kind of, what is up here? Wait a minute. We're not quite going home yet.
No.
Look.
Solo and all of them.
MFT in the building.
So the family's going to make sure that Jacob acknowledges Roman right now. We're not going to wait on this. You're going to acknowledge Roman right now. I know you're having a struggle to pull yourself up because you got your hand busted in a toolbox, but this is interesting.
I think Roman just said to Jacob, "You're going to end up like him. You're going to end up on the outside. Go hang out with those guys."
Oh, so there now. Jacob's following him. Now he's going to give the look to Solo. That's the tease of been there before, but now, grass it may always be greener on the other side now, isn't there, Jacob?
Again, this is as close as we've gotten to have like the big tribal council that I've been looking for from all these guys.
No, go get him. No, you go get him. He works here now.
Yeah, let's go.
Chop, chop, motherfucker. Let's go. You work here now.
All right. This cinema, I'm good with it. It wasn't my pick, but I'm good with playing it out like this. Let's go.
Show me the video of Roman cutting a whole getting promo into the camera as we're getting the post show coming up next, folks.
Right. Samoan Civil War, indeed. MFTs. The match was goofy as hell. Jacob looked weak and dumb in the loss. Okay. Why have tribal rules?
Honestly, if you watch that match, I know we took a good bit of it arguing MJF versus Jacob, but throughout that whole match was teetering and tottering throughout it of who could actually win. Could there be the potential? And especially towards they got to the very back end. They did reach a threshold to where, all right, now you've done so much that Jacob's not winning, and it's getting more and more obvious. But during most of that, you thought that there was the potential. It could have gone the other way.
100%. I mean, what parts did Jacob look dumb? What parts did Jacob look weak? This is a guy that is getting hit with Superman punches left, right, and center and brushing them off. This is a guy that gets hit with a big move and just pops up and shakes around like nothing happened. So, again, Pitchford, I know you been popped up here before, but I think preconception is the way of the game on that comment. At the end of the day, man, again, a little bit of cinema, a little bit of play here. And, Jacob losing is not a problem.
I think the solo tie-in out there on the sidelines was really interesting. I hadn't even thought about that. Other than teasing of Jacob kind of giving it the wandering eye of, I didn't know how good I had it till I left you. kind of vibe of now where does this go? Of like you said, could this be Samoan Civil War? The Polynesian principalities are going to battle.
Right. Deadpool saying this this show has been ass, which okay. Commentary has been trash. I don't agree with that. Neutered, yeah, that's exactly what they're selling us on, Deadpool. That's what just happened to Jacob. He got put on a leash. They chopped his balls off. They neutralized him. Now he is domesticated. He is under lock and chain. He is under the tutelage and the instruction of the tribal chief as per this deal. So, yes, you might not like the wording, but that's what they did. And that's what they're going to do.
In the cage out there.
Because what's going to be fun with this, doing it this way, is when he does say, fuck this, people are going to lose their mind again.
Oh, absolutely. But you have to have him be you have to do the whole thing to, I think, you kind of break him to where he goes and falls into the rank and file, depending on how much you're going to tie in the solo thing at the end, which could be interesting. But you're going to break him into where he goes into the rank and file. And then when he bucks the system again and comes out of the brainwash is when he is going to be, that's when I think you could viably believe that he's going to beat Roman.
Yeah. And again, I have no problem with wrestlers working for shit and not getting it. I said it, surprise us, mix it up. If I was booking, I would heavily consider not having Cody and Roman keep winning. Somebody's got to drop. The shoe's got to go. The shoe's got to drop at some point.
You can do one or the other.
For sure. You don't have to do both. But just watching these two guys continually be the guys, I just want some spice. I want some, mix it up. And I think Jacob, the idea of Jacob being the guy calling the shots feels new and different. But the good part of the storyline we're in now is how long does Jacob put up with it? How does Solo and the MFTs play into it? And where does this go from here? But Jacob working to get this belt is not a bad thing. It will make us pop when he gets it.
No, if he's so talented, he's more talented than MJF, then he should be able to work and overcome this, right?
Yeah, he'll be fine. A top guy in a top position. He has captivated the fans. Pop when he's taking Roman's best shit and still just getting up and getting up and getting up. Fans love it. We got no worries with Jacob. But
no, we were both going to the same point there. So, what do you rate this out of 10?
Let me see. Let me think about this. We had this match. I thought this match was pretty good. I liked it. One of the high points of the night. This match ended abruptly, kind of mid. I didn't love the ending of that one, or just the execution
Worst of the
of
night
it.
and best of the night. You had right in that reverse order, but
I think
Jacob versus Roman best of the night, Cody versus Gunther worst of the night.
Yeah, fair enough. Soul Becky was good, solid, nothing overly incredible, but a whole new champ's a good vibe. A new young talent coming up to take that over is great. Rhea and Jade was the match of the night. It was better than the first match. I don't think it was better than the main event. I lie.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is the second
main event wins.
That's the main event. It's match number 2. It's match number 2.
Yeah,
out of 5. So good batting average, but it's not number 1.
Oh, Roman walking out. There's Jacob. There's the Usos, and Roman with Kathy Kelly.
I don't think it matters. That would push face on Jacob of now. You put this on the line, so now you got to fall in line.
Royce Keys.
Interesting. I've been a general. I've had an army. The Roman Empire runs through Italy.
See, you're forcing me back to the old me. You're making me go evil. You're making me dig in. And with Jacob, they're really going to be able to push the heel narrative. So does Royce Keys answer that?
He tried to answer it with Cody and with Gunther and everything, but we talked about is the first family, quote unquote, of the Usos and Roman, with how they had Jacob before, Humstruck in the ropes and everything. That was their heel kind of moment.
Well, yeah.
And now they're leading more and more to Roman being I'll run this whole fucking thing again. Listen, Julius Caesar stepped down and stepped away, but I'll run this whole Roman Empire back over everybody's ass if you need me to.
Yeah, he said, I'm trying to shed a positive light on my bloodline, but y'all are fucking it up. Y'all are making me kind of hesitate. Cooper giving this one a 9. Where were we? Jade. Brock Oba killed for me. I thought this was great.
Second best match of the night, actually. Rhea Jade third match.
I give this one a 7.5.
The whole show?
Yeah, the whole show. I think there was a couple flaws here and a couple lack kind of like major excitement, like as far as like holy fucking shit. But I think I'm not super high on it, but I didn't hate it.
I can't fight you too far on that because there was a lot of well, tune in next week, folks. Same bat time, same bat channel. That kind of felt like it came out of that. So if I really wanted to push it to a 7, but 7.5, that main event was good. Rhea versus Jade outkicked its coverage. Brock versus Oba. Sure. I know I'm not going to keep fighting about it, of the retirement thing, throwing a fucking wrench into it. I told you I'm not going to fight about it.
But you keep slipping it in there.
Right.
I'm not going to fight about it.
Let me say how the match was good. The match was good.
Oh, no.
The match was good, and I think it very much sets up perfectly into a round 3 for them. So I'm with you with a 7.5.
Fair enough. I mean, I could understand 8. I think if someone really wanted to push my buttons, I could understand a slightly less.
For me, 7.5 is like the cap. Like the highest.
Again, it just kind of, we want more, a little more. There's got to be a little more. We need a little more spice on this meatball. 9 out of 10 from Cooper. 8 out of 10 from Dead. 2 out of 10. Too low, my guy. But that's fair enough.
Well, he was out there the one that's Disney Channel. It's that. What do you watch?
9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I love it. Let's go. This show was so Mickey Mouse Club in the Disney Channel. How? You just say dumb shit. How? Show your work. What do you mean? What was Disney about it? You know what's Disney? When you got fucking pro wrestlers making sandwiches and peanut butter sandwiches together and you're high-fiving and you're doing kangaroo dance. Like, let's be real. Are we really going to go there?
Yeah, I mean, you can't say what's Disney Club and then adrenaline in my soul. I am Cody, right. Cody Rhodes. That's a Disney Club. That's that's your
QB1, bro. It's one of the most over guys in the business. And again, well more over than the guy we've been debating about for the last little bit here.
No.
Miles is not even, dude. It's not even close. Cody is so far ahead of MJF. It's not even fair. Like, it's crazy. Cody's closer to Roman. MJF's so far behind those guys as far as moving the wrestling needle. Come on. Cody, you might not like him, but he's way over.
As far as being the best pro wrestler right now, Cody's closer to Roman than MJF.
As we were talking about who was more over. And Cody is a better pro wrestler than MJF.
Over is being the best pro wrestler?
No, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. Not even close.
Not be over. I feel like
because shitty wrestlers get over, and some of the best wrestlers never get to where they're going. So that's not the same thing. I don't even think anybody would even accuse that of being the same thing.
I think I did just accuse that of being the same thing.
Yeah, well, I said nobody really like. We know why you did.
That's how it is. I mean that. But I'm telling me I'm a nobody.
Fighting like the wife. But I mean, at the end of the day,
I fight to win, not fight fair.
Cody is miles ahead of MJF, my guy, as far as being over, and probably overall outside of.
But you act like though. So you going with this whole thing just to end this right now. You act like I'm going of like MJF is the best. No, I'm just saying that MJF is like top 5 easy discussion.
He's not.
He's not. Jacob.
He's lucky if he makes the 10.
How is he not top 5?
He's not, because you got guys like Jacob, you got Cody, you got Danhausen. Danhausen moves the needle more than MJF. Blame his booker, not me. Just because you like him a lot doesn't mean he's over.
Because he is. we're
Right?
never gonna
Like,
we're gonna reach an impasse out
he's
here.
not in
We're
the
gonna
top
sign
10.
in Treaty of Versailles out here. We're
Right.
going into World War II history out here. We're gonna sign the Treaty of Versailles. And if you know this, then I love you. But yes, we're reaching an impasse in a peace treaty.
Right. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Now I see what's going to happen next. The Bloodline versus the MFTs once again with Samoan Civil War continues, and this going to be even more crazier than the Avengers Doomsday. You're going to have to do something, though. You can't just run it back. You got to have some plans. Maybe Azilla. Something has to spark this to kind of, keep it kind of, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, when the other army just released half of their military, it doesn't feel like the same battle anymore.
Right. 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Let the WWE European tour continue, and it will. We'll be here tomorrow for that. Daniel Bryan and the Wyatts Part 2. Okay. I'm not sure context here.
Oh, with Danielson being in part of the Wyatts and how he was brought into that and didn't want to be a part of it, and then he's going to turn and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Yeah. Nice pull out. Yeah, we've seen this before. I mean, pulling in the reluctant teammate is nothing new.
I chuckled way more than I should have. Nice pull out. I was like, couch or different?
Right, or different or other. Good show. We Liv Morgan wants Rhea Ripley championship. Roman Reigns wants Cody Rhodes championship. And this calls for a tag team championship to be won. Now, in the past at Night of Champions, we've had champions fight each other. Are they doing that again? Roman versus Cody, Rhea versus Liv. Is that happening at Night of Champions?
Not that I'm aware of. Well, it shouldn't. At this point, if you're going to do what you do, Brock Lesnar, and that's your main event. Fuck, if you're going to do champion v champion, then fuck that. They don't need the main event. Brock versus Oba then should main event. The threequel. If you're going to do it, then
if you're going to do it there, I would make that the main event. I fuck that, yeah, for sure. Yeah. If you're going to do the other ones that are Mickey Mouse, now that does make sense. MDB as a point of you let Tonga go, you let Jeff Cobb go. And now if you're getting involved in this, because you don't want 45 members of the Samoan tribe running around. So that has some validity.
Yeah, as you're like, bring in Zilla. Where's Lance? Where's Arthur and Sika in the videos and everything?
Well,
you were out there wanting Zilla.
I mean, Zilla could come in, but I think, again, if I could trade Jeff Cobb for Zilla, I might.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. We're already at 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
It's very clear Jacob will be the next tribal chief, not Jey Uso or Solo. It's all in time. And I think we saw things that happen here tonight that, you got to work for shit. You can't. Wrestling fans want people to show up and just like, here's your new belt. Like, I don't mind watching the grind.
As we're in the grind. It's very much of Jacob is, to me, he's the best qualified, has the most complete set of skills to be the next Roman. That's why, to me, seeing all of these matches were dream matches, because this is the guy versus the next guy up. Mm-hmm. And now, the next guy up is going to lose right now, but in due time, give it a year or two, and Jacob's going to be the one that's in Roman's spot when Roman's out there doing the Dwayne stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 6 out of 10. Brock had the win and sold as a champion. Everything else was predictable. I mean, predictable seems silly as a term, and Grande's cleared Clash by a country mile. Last night was a way more fun show. Like, we had a lot more energy and a lot more buzz, a lot more excitement. Maybe we expected less and got more. And this one we expected more and maybe got a little less. But 6 out of 10, it's low, but I get it. Good PLE, I'd go 8 out of 10. Fair enough. Z-Man, 6.5 out of 10. Boring and predictable. The tribal combat match was good, but it was just for the inevitable outcome of the entire time. First hour shit is ruining matches as well. I'm out on Brock and Oba. Fair enough. Okay. All right. So that didn't go well at all.
Pocket of
I didn't feel like it was that bad.
Well, between 6.5 and 7.5, as I feel, is kind of the pocket. There might be varying degrees and feelings amongst all of that.
Right.
I don't know any show that's going to hold a candle to what we watched
Yeah, energy-wise, it's a hard act to follow.
Well, yeah, well, I can't remember the last time we gave a show a 10. Like, and easily gave it a 10. Not, oh, I really like this because this is my favorite, so I love this. It's a 10. No,
Right.
like that deserved a 10.
Right.
And that 6.5 to 7.5 range, you're in a ballpark. But this is just going to be another middle of the road kind of PLE. This feels. Do you feel with how this seems much more we're setting up down the road of that this is an issue? There wasn't big payoffs or anything like this. This was more, hey, we went overseas, tuned into Raw for this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's my big concern. You do all these European dates, but nothing, well, people are going to say, well, Soul won the title. Yeah, okay, that's great. But a lot of these shows, like you sell us on, but, Cody, Gunther, to be continued. Roman, Jacob, to be continued. Becky, Oba, Brock, to be continued. So, I don't want all these international shows to feel like transition shows. I want to feel like they have some substance to them. That, if we're going to tune in for these shows, that they do have the potential to have something happen. But a lot of, and I know people are using the word predictable. I always argue the favorite's supposed to be predictable. But I mean, I expected Brock to win, but not everybody felt that way. The majority of people thought Roman was going to beat Jacob, but I didn't want that to happen. So, I mean, there are the slight variations, but ultimately it's how you get there. And some of the things got there the way we thought they were going to get there. And that becomes the issue.
But well, with it being predictable, it's one of those, if it's not the outcome, you're not exactly shocked. And it's one of those that I'm not truly upset that Brock beat Oba as much as I thought that Oba should have beaten Brock there or anything.
Right.
You can say that was predictable or whatever, but it did right by the story. It did well, moving everything along.
Yeah, I mean, like last night.
Sometimes predictable makes sense, just like how being, being unpredictable doesn't mean it's good. Being predictable doesn't mean it's wrong.
No, I mean, last night, to me, the outcome was predictable. It went exactly the way I thought it was going to. And it didn't make it bad because I knew I predict, you see it coming. Now, in a lot of stories, a lot of movies, if it's written well, you kind of see where they're going. And that's why swerves are kind of fun. This real quick, this invisible force field. No, it wasn't invisible. They discussed this. See, this is where fans get their, peckers and stick them in their own ears and they're not paying attention. At the end of the day, the fact that there was tribal combat meant the Usos, the MFTs, nobody of Samoan blood was going to get involved. And that's how it had to be. And that's what they wanted it. That's why they did it. You can call the outcome safe or whatever. And I mean, I debated, would it be more fun if Jacob actually pulled this off? But yeah, the Goofy is not understanding what you're watching. Goofy is not getting that they're doing tribal combat and nobody was going to fuck around. So that's the way it should be for me.
Part of the stipulation is that everybody's barred from ringside.
And I think they fucked up.
So they got the brackets. Penta, Fenny, Solo, Hayes, Mysterio Breaker, Trick Priest, Keys Balor, Uso Knight, Tonga Saints, Rollins, Evans. So Rollins is in it.
Seth Rollins.
And Oba's in it.
Evans. Oba's in it.
That's a fucking stacked bracket.
That's a stacked bracket. Ricky Saints, Tonga, Loa. That's crazy. Tala Tonga, sorry.
It's about to be good as shit. This is where, though, now you can get your finals. Seth Rollins, Trick Williams, Oba Femi, Javon Evans, potentially. Who can win that? So the women's. Morgan, Lynch, Bliss, which is weird because Morgan's a champion. Ruka, Valkyria.
Why is that weird?
Flair, Cargill, because she's a world champion, and you win this to win a world championship title shot. Perez, Sky, Julia Legend, Bailey, Rodriguez, Jane James.
Right.
Jesse James, Wild West.
Liv Morgan's in it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was saying, because you win the belt. You win the belt to win.
I guess you don't have to,
and you're a world champion.
Right. I guess you don't have, I guess you don't have to give up a title shot if you win the tournament. That's okay.
Yeah, but it's like Rhea's not in it.
Maybe Liv wanted to be in it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm surprised Liv's in it, but interesting. Liv, Lynch. So Liv versus Lynch. Like some of these matches.
They're fatal 4-ways into a semi-match.
I don't love that. I don't love that. To me, that's lazy. I don't love the fatal four ways. Just do the fucking bracket. Plan it out that you have enough time to do the fucking tournament proper. Like, I don't love the fatal four ways. I don't, if I'm being picky. It's just
It's even
lazy.
then, how much do you do the bracket? Do you do the brackets? Do you do King of the Rings? Do you
Do
do
the
Queen of the
brackets.
Rings?
Right, do the brackets, because I would love to see Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch just for fucking tournament match, and whoever wins, great. There's some very cool potential matchups, but then you go fatal four-way, it kind of takes a little bit of the luster out of it, but that's just me being picky.
But it's also, though, if Liv's in it, so then when Liv loses, then it gets interesting because you're a current champion. So yeah. So they're replaying the bracket. So it's Green, Bliss, Lynch, and Morgan is one fatal four-way.
Yeah. Right, like I'd rather watch Bliss versus just Chelsea Green one-on-one. I don't want to see it like that's my only pet peeve here. And you should, basically you go right into a semifinal. Like I'd like to see, do 16, but let the bracket play out.
Touche.
That's my only complaint. Small little detail.
Best of 7 series.
Just break up. Don't do fatal four ways. Just do singles matches because it's fun. Because then King of the Ring becomes you get those matches you weren't expecting to get. EO versus whoever, Liv versus Becky, like
I'm
random.
Surprised Oba's involved in this in the men's bracket.
Oba?
Let me finish.
I'm listening.
Seth's involved, Trick's involved. Now it's one of those, who out of those that you feel are going to get in the finals wins it?
Oba could win this whole fucking thing.
Oh, I know he could for sure. And that's where it gets interesting of now. That's where I almost would have liked if he had beaten Brock, and now he goes into this, and now he's the force to beat in the King of the Ring.
No, because I think it could play a factor in here. I mean, I think Brock fucking Oba. When Oba wins the fatal four way, and then Brock costs him the semifinals. I'm not worried about that. Again, Oba still looks like a complete badass. Even though we lost, and that's going to play out here. So I'm okay with it. But I mean, even if Oba wins the whole thing and then Brock attacks him.
Fair enough. But I got Liv Morgan
8.6. 8.6 out of 10. Holding that rope. Let's go. 6 out of 10 pay-per-view. 10 out of 10 for Charlotte. Charlotte did make an appearance. 7.5 over on Twitch. Go check us out on Twitch. As we have got a growing twitching army. Let's go. I feel like I'm normally the negative guy, but yeah, I don't understand some of these comments are a bit off the rails. It wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was very average.
Yeah, and that's been kind of the resounding thing with WWE lately is average.
Yeah, it's like the guy that goes to work and just do you ever work with a guy that just does the bare minimum to get through the day? You're like, fuck. Right?
No, hopefully my bosses aren't watching or anything, but hi.
But yeah, that's it. Just like we gave you the matches. Again, I want I don't want all these international dates to be just, mailed in. I want some epic moments. I thought the show was good, not great, I wasn't, I'm not appalled by it, but it was, see comes out.
No, that take her and me, do it in my van.
Plain peanut butter sandwiches are horrible without jelly, KJ. Peanut butter jelly is pretty essential.
No, straight up peanut butter sandwiches. I'll be a psychopath. That's just like
fucking dry mouth.
You don't know, but I'm also one of those. I'll just straight take a spoon to a peanut butter jar.
I mean, once in a while, that's kind of fun. But yeah.
The white bread is just the vessel to get it to your mouth. Pause.
Right. Facts. Sol Ruka on the panel, but we are about to say goodbye. John, thank you so much for the $2. Cody founded AEW. He was part of the founding group, yes.
Well, they've now removed him from the foundation, it feels.
Yeah, for sure. Samoan Civil War, the custody for Jacob, facts. Being number one in AEW is like being the only person in the ass-kicking contest with 2 legs.
Well, tell me I got 3 then, bitch. I don't know.
Right. I'm not reading it.
Nice pullout. First time I've ever heard that.
Right.
Yeah, I caught that.
Not my forte. Not my forte. You are a monster. Let's go. 7 out of 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are. What's that?
Doing the Gingy. You're a monster.
You're a monster. Big Nick, I am truly sorry I got you so upset with Jacob being more over than MJF. High five.
High five. High five. High five.
That's a ridiculous comment. I love that so much. Alexa, play Unpredictable by Jamie Foxx. Alexa, play Unpredictable by Mystical. Let's go.
Shake yeah.
Danger!
Show me what you want to win.
Just sing all the
up
songs.
young pants and pimps right now in a place to be.
Danger! King of the Ring, Owen Hart Cup. Yeah, both. Oh, quick note, and then we're gonna leave. They have announced that they're gonna do like a tournament or a survival of the fittest tournament thing for the TBS title that's vacant on AEW. So that shall be interesting.
You know what I love with my tournaments? More tournaments.
Just tournaments up the ass.
Tenement Square out there.
Right.
We're out here turning the tournaments out here.
Right. Women's bracket looks B+. Fair enough. I gotta look it over a little bit.
It's A Perico.
Right. I thought the men's, again, a lot of big names in there that I didn't expect. So I didn't know that Seth would be in it. Javon's there. Yeah. How will this look? But they put in fatal 4-ways so they can move on certain people without the loss. But
quickly. We
got to stop being afraid of wins and losses, and the fans got to stop melting down every time someone wins or loses. Like, it's just fun.
Is it even that, or do you just need to have a bit of more of a forethought and give yourself a runway? Like, if all of June was just wins and losses throughout the brackets on all these shows, so if you get a win here, you get a win there, that's most of your shows. Would that be a thing rather than you got 4 fatal 4-ways? Excuse me.
Oh, why do they have Balor as a SmackDown competitor in the King of the Ring bracket? I was not aware of that. We'll have to investigate and find out. Did Nick say A1 Perico?
Perico, yes.
Let's go. Survival of the shittest. Oh, my God. All right. On that wonderful note, there you go. Wrestling for life over everybody.
Let's say goodnight.
Yeah, we got to go. We got to get out of here. It's been a while. Like, share, subscribe. Check out all our socials. Tomorrow afternoon, click the little bell so you don't miss us. But we will be live for Raw in the afternoon. That's it. Thank you. From Italia. We are done.
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you put that for life. Whatever.
Have a good night.
L'accaduto? Scusi, ha tempo di rispondere a qualche domanda? Scusi, ha qualche secondo per qualche domanda?
See you on the flip side. Ciao!